Okay.
I feel like that's how half of the time I open streams is we're all just cracking up, which is a good thing. Hey, we're live.
I think I'll go with
FYI.
this one.
Jesus
We're
Christ.
live!
Oh my
Hello,
God.
everyone!
It's not working. Wait.
No, wait, hold on.
Eh.
Our bears are already in prime. They're ready to go. Like.
Well, who would have
We
thought
are
that
soon
wearing
activate.
two hats over a headset would not be working?
It's talent.
Ridiculous.
Look at that.
There we go. Alright, I'm just gonna not move for the rest of the stream.
That's gonna last 5 minutes, and then he's gonna be like, "Yeah, fuck
It's
this."
gonna last 2
Turn
seconds.
it off.
Okay, I give up.
Yep.
I'm
Oh
committing to the
no.
Nice.
Oh
goodbye,
my
my friend.
God.
I'm committing to my beanie. It's not a. It doesn't look like a bee, but that's okay.
Perfect.
We're good, we got hats.
We got hats. We got bears.
What are you wearing, Julia? I can't see you.
It's like a headband. I thought it's like a
Nice.
bit more colorful, so I go into
There
that.
you go. Yeah, we can't. You're frozen
good.
for me, but we can see what. Like it's frozen in a,
Yeah,
not
yeah.
an awkward thing like with your mouth half open or anything. So that's good.
Oh, and now you're gone.
Julia, come back.
I'm trying.
Ugh.
Baby,
I want to.
Oh,
Come back. Oh boy. Well, she's getting her camera up. Hi everyone. Welcome to Honey
Hello.
Heist. The job to steal Abraham Lincoln's beehive. Because that's what I fucking rolled.
That's what you roll.
Yeah.
I rolled
Yay!
it. Yeah, you roll on. There's a GM page, and
Uh-huh.
that's what came up. So I went, okay,
There you go.
it's perfect. I love it.
Interesting.
It's weird, and I'm into it because you're all goddamn bears. That's
Yeah, I
the
mean,
theme for
that's
tonight.
it. At that point, it's just weird enough.
It's just weird enough.
Just commit.
I fully expect that it's going to get weirder, and I'm not even drinking. So, dear God.
Damn.
Um,
Awfulness.
oh shit. Hi everyone, I'm Hallie. I think it's the GM in this. God, it's not D&D. I don't know what I'm doing. Storyteller, keeper, person who does a thing, runs shit. I don't know. I don't run this because
The
these
head
guys
honcho.
do. That no,
The captain.
no, I don't
No?
like
Oh.
any of that. Nope, nope. Because as Julia can attest to, she is the far better improv person than I am.
What?
Yep.
No, don't say that.
Yep.
That just
Oh,
raises
I'm gonna
expectations.
expect. Yeah, now I expect
Pressure.
really good improv from
Oh
you.
yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
It's gonna be really good.
Oh
I'm waiting.
lordy. Well, we are playing Honey Heist tonight. If you're not familiar with this, well, you're gonna find out. And if you are familiar with, this is brilliant. This is from Grant Howitt. He does these one-page tabletop role-playing games. They're fantastic. Honey Heist has been made popular. It's being run for charity. It's been run by the cast of Critical Role. There are two basic points to this, which is that they have a complex plan that requires precise timing and thought, and they're goddamn bears. That's
Which
it.
helps.
It helps. Yeah. it makes everything easier. They are bears, and they're gonna try to pull off a honey heist. Oh, yay. Okay, get it. All right. Anyways, woo! So we'll introduce the bears in just a second. Does anyone have anything? I'm putting you all on the spot. I apologize. I don't normally do this. Does anyone have anything they promote? Do you create anything? Are you playing in anything? Anything anybody wants to...
I am. I'm developing a game right now. It's out on Steam. Escape Architect VR.
What?
You know, we released a week ago, I think. The premise of the game is that it's a VR escape room. I know, very very creative name, but yeah, you have we have a couple of preset rooms right now, and then eventually we have a creator where you can create your own rooms. So been working on that for about a year and a bit, for me at least. So yeah, we released like a week ago. Check it out. It's great. Hope you have fun. Very cool.
That's
It's on Steam.
awesome! What's it called again?
Escape Architect VR.
Oh my god! I love it! That's amazing! I'm
For a
writing that
second
down
I was
right
like,
now.
I don't do anything in my life, and I was like, oh wait, yeah, I did that.
Oh,
Yeah, I was just waiting for you to permit it. And it's
Yeah.
on Steam, right, Anthony?
Yeah, it's on Steam. So
Yeah.
it's all on Steam, uploaded. I think it's still in early access, like every game on Steam. But we'll release eventually. We're working on it.
That's awesome. Go check that out. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Hope so. That's the plan.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. Okay. Anyone else?
Nothing from me.
Take that out. All right. Our beloved Julia is in Australia again, if you can't tell.
Poor Julia.
Yeah, I'm in Australia again.
Poor
Yay, but I'm
She's
Julia.
not
fighting
playing
with
at 1
our
a.m.,
with our
so
horrible
it's a good
internet right now.
day.
Yeah.
And for some reason, this
Better
picture
than
is
the last internet, so I'll take it.
Well, yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, because you're coming in clear as a bell, which is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we can hear you, and
We
that's
can
the main.
hear you. Woo.
My lovely voice.
So, just as a note, currently, the party that Julia is in, the Small Terrible and a Dragonborn campaign that I DM, we're looking for players and DMs right now for a charity stream in October that's going to run October 11th through 13th. That is going to be for the Rainforest Alliance because everything's fucking on fire right now. And literally and figuratively. And we need to try to help save that. So we're going to be spending the month of September planning that out. So just something to keep in mind. You can go to the @terrible_party on Twitter and find the Google form and fill that. It takes like 2-3 minutes. It's really easy. But if you can help in anywhere, even just host us on Twitch or help us get the word out, that would be awesome. So, all right.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. Let's play some Honey Heist, you guys. All right.
Yeah.
So, all right.
Yeah.
So, down the line, I'm going to have you all introduce your bears, and then we'll get into the game. So, Amy, if you could introduce your bear, please.
Absolutely. So I'm playing Archiro, and he's a black bear. He's obsessed with bees. He finds them very inspirational. So much so that he wears on his head a beanie. I have a beanie, but his beanie looks like a bee. He feels like he's halfway there to being a bee himself because he's a black bear. He's just missing the yellow. So my color on the screen right now is yellow because that's what he would want. Yeah, so a knitwear beanie shaped like a bee. He admires them for their incredible work ethic and their color scheme and their ability to create his favorite snack. He's a naive newcomer to the criminal scene. He's still very amazed by the world around him. Yeah, and he aims to be sweet as the honey he eats and as hardworking as the bees that he meets. That's Archiro.
All right.
That's amazing. Okay.
There you go.
Oh my god. Okay.
Adorable.
Julia, give us the other side of that instead of the
Alright,
youngin.
what are you whippersnappers doing here? Why am I with all of these greenhorns? The name's Virgil Swiftclaw. I've been part of the Ursine underworld for like roughly 50 years now. Or like the equivalent of that in bear years, which I think is probably like 10 years or something, I don't know. And I have my fair share. I ran with all the greats. I went on all the great heists. Because if you need a lockpick or a safe crack, then you come to old Swiftclaw here. Hence the name. But I put that ass behind me. These times I just hang with my adorable little grandchildren. I have like 30 of them. And my most precious one, my little Kaylee, my little precious one right after my own heart, takes after her grandpappy. Her birthday's coming up, and for some reason she's a big fan of them human history stuff and whatnot. So I gotta give her a very special birthday present. So it's time for old Swiftclaw to get out the claws once again for one last job.
Nice.
Okay, Grandpa.
Oh, that is so excellent.
Please tell me he has bear dentures or just like no fucking teeth. Just like gumming it.
He just roars and it's just.
Well, no, he has like he has like he has lost a few teeth already, but he has replaced them with like fancy like gold teeth
Of course he has.
and stuff. Cause like from his like earlier days,
Of course he has.
and stuff. He's also a grizzly bear, so like he's this big old grizzly bear. Like in his young days he used to be like terrifying and stuff, but like now he's like all great and has like white hair and stuff in parts. Yeah, he's a fun one.
Oh my god.
And I'm gonna teach those young whippersnappers a lesson or two about being a proper bear criminal.
Oh boy, here we go.
Okay, there's a lot of pressure on you now, Anthony. You gotta follow that up.
Oh shit, alright. Wait, let me get in my pose. Well, my name is Billy the Cub. I've been on a couple of heists myself, but none of them's really gone all that well. I'm not exactly good at the stealing or the robbing or anything to do with the Oni heist. But I'ma do my best because I do have a car. So I'll just be getting in the car and I'll be driving around and I have a real good nose for honey because I'm a sun bear. So we're good at that. But I'm getting real distracted by the honey. So I'm hoping that the smell of honey doesn't distract me this time because I keep screwing it up. So I need to watch my sailor mouth, but that's all right. So yeah, where was I again? Oh yeah, what about me? Billy the Cub. I'm the driver. I have a car. That's pretty much my only skill, and I'm gonna try not to get distracted by honey. Except I smelled some, so I'll be right back. I'll be right.
It's like if fucking Grog were a sun bear. It's like.
Oh, he's gone.
Yep, he's
God.
gone. He
Wait,
left.
what were we doing again? Oh, I got it though. It's all right.
Oh boy.
I didn't prepare a voice. Oh no! Those two are brilliant.
Oh,
That's so great.
my
You're gonna
face
make me
already
cry.
hurts. Yep, Amy's gone. Yep,
gosh.
you made her cry.
Oh,
Yep.
Amy smelled the honey as well. See, it's not only just me.
Oh boy.
Oh man.
Oh my god. Okay. So, wow, that's good shit. Okay. You
Wow.
maniacs. I love it. All right, I have to put these dice away. I don't need them. Okay. So,
It feels good to this honey.
these three have already, they've been, I gave the players what the job is going to be. The bears haven't learned it yet. So I made a little trailer. If you haven't seen that yet, we'll play it here in just a couple of minutes. So we've introduced our bears to kind of intro the scene. They've apparently tagged their house, as you can see.
They'll never know where
We
he
sure
is.
did.
We're gonna be completely conspicuous, I reckon.
Yeah, just like in the old days. Not afraid to leave our mark.
Oh my god. The
Just imagining heaps of bears with graffiti, like
It's
just graffiti on all
amazing.
these houses.
graffiti
How do we
on all
hold
the
it? We don't
houses.
even have opposable thumbs.
Yeah, how do you hold the
Part of the
can?
tradition, you know.
Like,
With 2 hands, you got one like this, the other like that, and you just. There we go. Perfect.
oh my god. All right, so you're bears in the city, kind of. You're bears who live in the suburbs, actually. You live outside the grand city of Metropolis. But out here, you stand less of a chance of being seen, and if you are seen, your human disguises, they fool people, except for very small children. For some reason, they just stare at you. It's like they know, but they can't talk, so, it's okay. It's a cute little bungalow where your hideout is, but it's a little bit of a tight fit for 3 grown bears. You make it work. And since the catastrophe that was the Black Orchid heist, you've been in this cramped space and getting on each other's nerves. So when a thump hits your front door, you hear it, and you all perk up. And you know, the heist leader, that's capital H, capital L for you, HL, has a new message. It's a roughly taped mailing envelope that's clearly been used before. You've all seen them. You know what I'm talking about. Like, it's triple wrapped with tape.
We're falling on hard times. We need to reuse them.
Yeah, you know, those mailers last a lot longer than one use. And if true pattern serves, the heist leader, HL, will have an old school tape recorder in the envelope.
These newfangled machines in the good old days. We'd have, like, letters that would just blow up after reading them. It was great. Lost a couple of claws sometimes, but, like, those were the good old days. Now it's just newfangled machine stuff. Yeah, I don't know how to... What is this? I tried to put the tape into the tape recorder. Arturo, you do it. You're like one of those youngsters. You look like
yes.
you
Okay, Virgil, I'll give it a go. But Arturo goes and grabs the tape player and puts the tape in and presses play.
Presses play. All right. So if you guys want to hear it again, I'm gonna play it on Twitch. I have to mute myself and turn my sound off. So if you guys want to hear it again, it'll be on Twitch. So we'll be back in just a couple of minutes, so you guys can hear what the bears hear.
Nice.
Alright, you guys. I know the last couple of jobs have been a bit rough, huh? The Manuka wagon heist didn't exactly go to plan. Rival gang armed with bee grenades. Black Orchid honey heist derailed by a parade of anti-bear protesters. Morons. But you got out, didn't ya? So this job's gonna be foolproof. Or as close to it as I can make it. And it's a big payday. And for you history buffs in the room, it'll be even more exciting. The job. Steal the preserved beehive that once belonged to some Hume hotshot named Abraham Lincoln from the art museum in the big metropolis down the road. I know we don't normally go there, we stick to the woods, but you got disguises, you'll be alright. Your guide in is a museum guard named Leroy, and he's a bear sympathizer. He's also a little miffed at the museum, cause something about they won't give him some kind of money he's been asking for. I don't know how all that works. Leroy can get you in and to the room and should be able to get you back out. Now, I say should because Leroy's a little fond of the drink. So I'd recommend picking up some Hume booze. You know that stuff they like, it comes in those dark bottles. And you bring it along as a bribe to stay awake and not pass out drunk before you get out of the museum. So also don't bring too much, okay? I don't know, use your best judgment. You guys knows what you're doing. Anyways, get in, grab the beehive, and make sure you put it in the special glass box I've provided for you. Don't fuck it up, and this'll be the best payday you've ever seen. Alright, so...
Well, I'm really happy you know how to work that thing. I was trying to figure it out so long the last time. I had no idea.
Well, I'm glad I could be of assistance.
You do notice on the back of the tape recorder is a little photo of Leroy, your contact. He's a kind of a scrawny human, greasy-haired, thick glasses, wearing a dark blue uniform that looks like it has the museum logo on it. So at least you know what he looks like.
Humans are also not getting pretty over the years. What an ugly mug.
I bet he's a hard worker.
He looks weird. That's alright.
Alright, so you have the job. The you've got to figure out how you want to do this. How do you want to plan your heist?
All right. So the L, yeah, the HL lady said that this Leroy he likes money and he likes alcohol. So I reckon we buy him some money and then wait, no, the other way around. Buy him some alcohol with the money and then we give it to him. How much alcohol does Leroy drink? Uh,
I mean, look at him. He's a scrawny human fella. How much booze do you think he can take? Probably like not
Probably
even
like
half a cup.
oh, I was gonna say like one bottle should be enough, cause that's like a normal human drink, right? Oh, we need to do some research maybe.
You have hung out around humans enough, Billy, and you like bars. Bars have good trash. Roll for bear. Why not?
Is this me? I'm rolling for
Yeah,
bear?
you're gonna roll for
The
bear.
first roll!
Yay!
Yay!
I didn't screw it up.
No, that's good. Yay, a 2. Okay, so you've seen a couple of bars. There's a couple of bars not too far from where you all live, and sometimes the humies come out with like big bottles and brown paper bags, and sometimes they come out with real tall cans. You've heard them called 40s before. You're not sure, and then occasionally they just drink so much that they pass out right by the dumpster. And that's a bad night because then you can't get in the dumpster.
Yeah, I hate it when they do that. Weird voice in my head. Gotta avoid that. That's for sure. Alright.
Who the heck are you talking to?
What? Oh, nothing. Don't worry about it. Yeah, anyway, we should be going to one of these pubs, I reckon, bars. Yeah, and hopefully we can just walk in there, say, "Excuse me, hear me, I want 140," is what they're called, I reckon. And then we get the 40 and we waddle away. Yeah, that's gonna be great.
Archer is just like looking at Billy in amazement, like cannot believe he's so intelligent about the things that humans
Stand
like.
out like this. Yeah.
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
what I'm doing. It's gonna be
Yeah.
great.
Archer is just in awe right now.
Roger just shakes his head. You know, in the old days, you did this proper. You didn't have to do like all this working together with humans and shit. You just went in there, conked them over the head, got the job done. Jesus, what is this? But I guess he's decided to go along because like he really needs that birthday present for Kaylee. So let's do this. All right, we're grabbing. All right, let's do this.
Alright.
Do we have human mind?
Oh, let me check my pockets. I don't have any pockets. Do we have a table
I
with money on
have
it?
this wallet here, but that I swiped from a guy on the street doesn't have any money in it. Just pictures of all my grandchildren, and he opens it, and there's just like 20 pictures in there. Here's little Billy, and then he just runs into a tirade about all his grandchildren. And you know, you should probably do something to stop him, otherwise we'll be here for like.
Archer has just picked up like the pictures and like
There's
looking at
little
each
Mary.
face.
That's when she
these
won.
guys are so
That's when she
cute.
won the spelling bee contest. Like she was really good. Like all the bees were really happy.
I love happy bees.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
We're never gonna get out of here. Otiro, come on, this is like the 5th time we showed you all of these things. Come on, Otiro.
Oh yeah, this is like the 6th time we've already heard all the stories.
But
It
they're
was funny
so
the first
cute.
2 times, alright? Can we use these little pictures in the wallet as money for the alcohol?
You cannot use pictures of my grandchildren as money. What do you think you're doing? They're the apples of my eyes.
That must be really valuable then. It's probably worth a lot of alcohol then.
Oh my god.
Archer is just thinking about what it'd be like to have apples for eyes.
These bears are never going to leave their hideout. This is gonna be the entire game. We're never gonna make it to this museum.
I was gonna say,
Alright.
as all of the pictures fall out of Virgil's wallet, also flutters to the ground. It looks like a piece of that paper money the humans use.
Yeah.
Oh, isn't this the thing that for some reason they use paper? I don't know, they're real stupid. I don't know why paper's not worth anything. But sure, let's go with that. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you also had a human son or something, because there's a picture of a guy on it. But if this is money, that's great. All right, let's go.
Cut it short, my
Very
family
good.
man.
All right, we got everything we need. Let's move on. Oh wait, I forgot where I parked my car.
Is it,
it's
you
around
always
the corner,
forget
I'm
where
pretty
you
sure.
parked that dumb thing.
Listen, we walk around for like 5 minutes till we get there. It's fine. All right, let's go in this direction. And I start opening the door with the money in hand like this, and I'm marching on.
Okay, so first
Hachiro
question.
just like
Well-
marches along behind Billy.
Following begrudgingly, because someone has to look out for those two.
First question. I'm assuming you all put your human disguises on.
Yes.
Ah,
We're
yes.
wearing them. So what is everybody wearing? Because we know that's the most important question in this game.
Yes, reasonable. Someone else want to go first? I want to put my.
I was imagining a like a rugby jersey with like some team that's black and yellow. I don't watch any rugby, so I don't know. But a team with the colors of black and yellow. I would like Archiro would have just seen a jersey like that and been like, "Oh, it's so pretty, it's like a bee," and then would have wanted that to be the human disguise.
It's actually like a Steelers
so, you know-
football uniform. It's like like black with just the yellow letters across it. He doesn't know. He can't read.
I'm sure.
Yep.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yep, and then matches the the bee-shaped beanie as well.
Oh my god.
Yep.
I think Virgil just has like trench coat and stuff, and like a big hat, and he has one of those little like, I don't know, trolley things like older people can like lean on like for stability and stuff.
Oh, like
Oh
a
my God.
walker?
Like a walker?
Yeah, like a walker, and like the little thing where you can put your groceries, and that's like where it looks like grocery bags, but that's where he stashes his thief tools, like his lock picks and things like that, and like his really thingy.
Grandpa Rogue.
Geriatric, my gosh.
My
Like he doesn't
God.
need it to walk, obviously, but he uses it as a like disguise, so he can also comfortably, because no one would ever like stop him and ask him to show what he's carrying in those bags, because that would be really rude. So
Exactly.
like yeah,
reasonable.
that's why he hides his tools.
Strategic.
I'm wearing this, and I got like a jumper on, and like a tracksuit, I suppose, just so I can be real mobile in case we gotta run somewhere. That's what they're for. I'm pretty sure, at least.
Grand Theft Auto Honey Heist style. Yep. Okay.
Yep,
I'm into it. Okay, so you guys have your Humi disguises on. It takes
Wow,
you...
we are the oddest bunch.
This is so
Yeah, well, you're a young
ridiculous.
rugby player, an old
If
man
we
doing
pull this off, it's
groceries,
gonna be a
and
miracle.
a jogger.
It's gonna be great. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
So you're gonna drive to whatever nearest bar you remember. You find your car eventually. Someone has broken in the windshield.
Oh, not again.
Oh, that's not very nice.
The humans aren't very nice to my car. I don't know why. I leave all the honey right there. Lie on the seat, and I keep breaking in to get. Oh.
They took
Do
your
you think they hate
took your
cars,
honey
maybe?
and they took your Wonderwall CD, so it's not good.
Now we have nothing to listen to in the car. That was my only CD.
Oh, thank God.
Damn it. Oh, just get another one. That's fine. I have a nice shop bag.
We can just sing our own music. It'll be okay.
Oh goodness.
Oh
Okay.
no, we need to get those CDs back. Thank God I'm nearly half deaf.
Virgil's seen some
Oh,
shit.
Virgil.
All right, everyone, cram in.
Okay, so you're gonna drive. If it's having
I call shotgun.
anything to do
What
that.
kind of car is it?
It's like a. Let's think of this, like a little. Let's say like a little hatchback, like real small, like something we would either get off the side of the road for a K or like in a dumpster.
Oh
But
my
look,
god.
it works. The engine makes the vroom noises and it goes quicker than we can run. So like,
Work.
Slightly quicker than we can run.
Fair.
It's the speed
yeah,
at
a
which-
little,
Fair.
and we don't have to put in the effort of actually moving. So
It's spring, so the air feels it's chilly, but you fur, it's fine. And you do find there's one jar as you turn a corner. There's one jar that rolls out from underneath the passenger seat. One jar of honey.
Oh, wait, can someone get that? I don't want to be grabbing it. Virgil, can you get that?
Archer like
Alright.
swiftly jumps in before Visual, like grabs the pot of honey.
Oh, thank you, R2O. See, I can count on you. You're very reliable.
It's in like an old
Thanks, Billy.
spaghetti sauce jar. It's like
Yeah.
Does it have honey in it?
yeah,
Open.
Yeah.
Sniff.
oh yeah,
Does it smell good?
yeah. It's from the last heist, man. It's the good shit.
That is
Yeah.
the good stuff. Oh,
I had
Screw
more
the
of it,
top
but
back
someone
on.
broke all the window and then all the honey. Yeah. Oh well.
You are driving, so for anything that isn't bear related, we're gonna have you roll criminal. So go ahead and roll criminal for me to make sure you don't crash.
Oh God.
Oh boy, here we go. Oh boy.
Oh no!
Oh, you got that honey! Oh, that's amazing! Oi,
he doesn't
give
get
me a
like.
taste. Give me a
Yeah,
taste
that's
of that
actually
honey.
exactly
Sort of,
what happens. Yep.
He doesn't get any sort of bonus for being the driver.
Oh, that's true. So roll another one. I really hope that this is lower than a
Roll it with
6.
advantage.
I forgot about the two rolls. Thank you. Oh, that's better.
It's alright.
Yay!
Oh!
We don't crash! On the way to the bar!
It was close.
Alright,
It was close.
make sure you leave
Oh,
some for me
come.
when we get out of the bar.
Just stuck in a car.
I just forget.
Archer
wait,
is
is it
the whole way
the
Archer
side or
is
the
humming
right
like the shooting stars. Dee 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 dee
Oh,
to replace the
wow.
music.
Oh God. Virgil is just face palming the entire way there. Paw palming, I guess.
You guys,
Floor palming. Floor palming.
you guys keep getting honked at because Billy is essentially driving way under the speed limit. Like he has no idea how slow he's going. It's
I
really
can't
slow.
really see that well in front of me, so I'm just gonna go nice and slow.
Yep.
That's the way to go, I reckon.
We get a nice view. We can watch out the window as we travel along. Dee,
How come the
dee,
other
dee,
cars are so
dee,
much
dee.
more noisier than my car? That's really weird. Their cars are broken then.
They must be. Yeah. That's gotta
Oh
be the
my
reason.
God.
Yeah, I reckon.
So you kind of skid to a halt in front of the bar.
Do it.
Alright. Let's
Bad
do
park
this
with my
thing.
butt sticking out. Alright,
Mhm.
let's do it. Alright, use the
Alright.
money. Let's go.
Yeah. I say, Arturo, you know, you don't have that much else going for you except your enthusiasm for bees, but you are pretty good at like talking to people like they like your face. You have a pretty agreeable face. So I reckon you
thanks,
should
Virgil.
go in there and like get us that hummy booze.
Oh,
Okay, I have to ask for a 40, right?
yeah, a 40.
Yeah.
Or 40 of something.
Okay.
Whatever. Here you go.
I
Here's
can
the
do
money.
that. Alright, I take the money.
Yeah,
Okay.
there you go.
Still don't have any idea
I'm
how
like,
much it is.
I'm still,
Yep.
Yep.
yeah, no, I'm still cradling the pot of honey in my other arm.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Oh dear.
It's gonna be great.
Okay.
So describe to me what the bar looks like.
Oh man, this might be the seediest of seedy bars. It's this little squat
Okay.
building. There's a shutter hanging off of the window, the one window. There's one sign over it with the A blinking, like, is out, so it just says BR instead of bar. Half of that sign is
That's definitely
flickering.
how it's spelled. Yep.
Yep.
Mhm.
And the door is open in the warmer spring air. It's not too bad out. And you can hear bad music coming out. It's bad. Coming out of
Is it worse
some-
than my singing?
It's your singing's great. The
Oh,
music is
thanks.
bad.
Aw.
The music is bad, and you can already smell. It smells like just like barley and hops. It doesn't smell good at all to your nose, because honey is always the better choice.
I just unscrew the lid of the honey and like sniff it instead. Have the honey fumes instead of the bar fumes as I walk in.
Oh boy, he's already got his nose in the honey. I figure we better follow Billy to make sure this goes alright.
Cool.
Come
Alright,
on.
as long as I don't have to talk to him. That's
Pay
fine.
attention.
I'm paying attention to the honey that he's holding.
Is the door to the bar closed or open?
Wide open.
Okay, cool. All right. With my honey in one paw and my money in the other paw, I stroll into the bar and I have a look around at the clientele.
Oh, there's a choicest of choicey humies, I tell you what. There's one old, like, crusty-looking guy on the bar. Basically, he's holding himself up on the bar, kind of seated there. He's got his face buried in a tankard of you don't know what. No hair, long beard, like ZZ Top style beard, wearing a plaid shirt and ripped up jeans and looks like hiking boots that have seen better days. The person behind the bar is a woman. She's got short blonde hairs, wearing way too much makeup, and is just kind of wiping the bar down, looks up as you come in. And then there's one other person seated against the one window with the shutter hanging off of it. Back to you. Looks to be a human man, can't tell age, dark, short hair, but can't really tell any details other than that unless they were to turn around.
Okay, interesting. Well, Arturo has a goal, has a purpose. So he strolls up to the woman at the bar and says, "Oh, hello, gorgeous. I've come to buy a 40. Got any 40?"
Just looks at you. Yeah?
Yeah, I'm waving like the money. I've got my pot of money in my other arm. Waving the money at her.
Swats at your hand. Put that away before somebody pickpockets it. Honey, are you old enough to be drinking?
Of course I am.
You sure about that? How about I see some ID?
We didn't think of
Like, what could be so hard? We're bears walking into a bar. It's fine.
All right.
I'll say to her, I'm sorry, I didn't know I needed that.
Yeah.
1 second.
You're not old enough to be drinking.
At this moment, like,
I'm gonna turn around and go back to Billy.
Yeah, like, I assume, like, Virgil and Billy see this as they come here, and they're like, yeah, hold on a second. And, like, Virgil's, like, walks with his, like, trolley thing towards the bar, like, the wheels, like, squeak and squeak. And he's like, did you get Grandpa his booze?
Virgil, she said I needed something called ID.
What is it? Look, I just need my pick-me-up in the...
What is it? What time is it? Afternoon?
Like late afternoon,
I don't
yeah.
know. Yeah, I just need my afternoon pick-me-up. And I sent my little grandson Archie here to get it for me. Did you get it for me, boy?
As Virgil's talking, I'm turning turning to look at the woman at the bar and like raising an eyebrow to see whether she's like noticing that Virgil's
do you
yelling
wanna
at
see
me for not getting his booze.
Do you want to see my ID too, to see if I'm old enough to drink, huh? Do I look like I'm not old enough to drink?
She kind of chuckles. She goes, well, honey, if you ain't
Yeah.
a day over 30, my goodness, get over here. Come here.
Yeah, I like this one.
And I, like, wheel my little trolley over to her.
I just pat Virgil on the back as he passes. I put the money in his cart as he's wheeling over.
Oh my god. And... Amazing. So you wheel over.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I, like, want to get my booze.
Okay. She looks at you up and down. Old timer, really? You couldn't just come in here and... You sent in an underage kid? Why would you do that?
Hey, my joints are bad. It took me like 20 minutes to walk in here from the car. My other grandson had to help me. He's over there. He's not the brightest tool in the shed.
Well, he's clearly old enough to drink. Why didn't you send him in? Tracksuit.
Huh?
Yeah.
My name's not Tracksuit. My name's Billy.
Yeah, see, that's why I didn't send him in. I was worried he would, like, I don't know, get me water or something.
Hey, Tracksuit's
like
a good nickname for you, Billy.
Yeah, see what I'm going
But
for,
what if I'm not
honey?
wearing a
That's
tracksuit?
why I need my afternoon booze.
Oh, all
I'm
right.
watching my grandchildren.
It's
What,
5.
what if I'm not wearing a tracksuit? Then what's my name? Oh no. I'm having an identity crisis.
It's okay, Billy. You always wear a tracksuit. It's fine.
Oh yeah, that's right. You'll be fine then. I go back to like staring at the
Oh
jar
my
of honey
god.
that I
I
threw.
wish I could draw.
And I'm like still
Oh my
holding, like
God.
sniffing out of.
Yeah.
I like put it over like under your nose so you get a good whiff as well.
Oh
Glad
God.
you're a good
That's
friend.
okay, Billy.
I'm broken. I'm already broken.
Oh God, we're not even at the museum
I
yet.
know.
We lost our HL.
The picture I have in my head is so good. All right. So she kind of waves at you, Virgil, and she says, all right. Just maybe don't send in the kid. Send in tracksuit again. All right? Besides, you can stand to see a little bit more of him. So, all right, come on. It's 5
Hey,
for the 40.
I think she likes you, Billy.
Huh? Who?
Oh, the lady, the gorgeous over there by the counter. She likes you.
Something's on her face. Is she sick?
Nah, she pretty.
Oh, okay. I'll take your word for it. I don't know about Humie lookings.
Amy, look at
Trust me, darling, you don't want to add that to your children's gene pool.
Sweetie, I'm way past that age. It's just nice to not have crotchety old Morty in here every day. And you said Morty was the old guy at the bar who's basically like propping the bar up, and he goes, "Yeah, fuck you too, Betty," and goes back to his drink.
Oh, very good. We can swear. Excellent.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
All right.
There you
Oh
go.
yeah, we can.
Oh yeah.
That was-
Constantly.
Just double checking.
Oh no. She just holds out her hand. I can't give you the beer until you give me the 5.
Oh, I picked the money from my shopping cart and I slide it over to her.
Okay.
I go over to Virgil and say, "Oh, what we needed 40. Why'd you say 5? Oh, that's not enough. Oh, we'll see what she does."
She just looks
What I
at
look
you
like.
really curiously. Right. Well, no, Gramps, you're not taking out of your retirement fund, are you? To buy beer?
What? No. Listen here. I've been having my drinks long before you were born, so don't talk to me like that.
All right.
What
all
I
right.
do with my money?
Early grave, right? And she reaches down under the bar, pulls
Sure.
out a 40, and plops it on the bar, takes your $100 bill, and goes over, makes change. Most of it's like 5s and 10s because she can't break a bill that big this time of the day.
Rachel goes, just keep the rest. And I grab the 40s and put it in my shopping cart. All right, kids, let's get out of here. We got what we came for.
I as he says, keep the rest. I sidle up next to him because he doesn't know what he's talking about. And, put my paws out for the rest.
I thought it is. Money isn't important to us. I thought we only paid honey, so.
She gives you back the cash, except withholds a 5 and says, "For putting up with your underage nonsense, okay?"
Yeah, you take that. For putting up with them, you should make more.
Got it. Shoves it down in her bra and lets you guys walk out.
And believe it.
Archer is wide-eyed as she does that, and then walks away.
No staring, Archie. It's rude. Don't stare at a lady like that.
Archer is just back to the car.
Oh my god.
I'm scratching my head I don't understand. You gave her the money and she gave you more money back. Oh, whatever. Get in the car.
Yeah, I don't get it, Billy.
Think about it too much, Billy.
So,
Just do yourself a favor.
All right.
one complication, Billy. You've never been good with reverse.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Reverse is really hard. Your neck doesn't turn as far as you need it to. The mirrors are too small. So you're going to have to roll for your expertise. Roll your 2d6 and take the lower.
Alright.
You still only have a 3 in criminal, so...
Alright.
Okay.
Good start.
Okay. So I was like, oh no. Okay, fair enough. A 2.
Yay.
That'll do it. It takes you a little bit. You do scrape your wheel on the curb. That lovely sound where you're like, oh.
That means I'm doing it right.
There you go.
He always checks for that sound.
And head
To make
back
sure he does it right.
out on the road, almost running a stop sign and hitting a child. So...
Oh!
Oh no!
Sorry! I didn't see you there. You're very small.
Kid turns around,
He's on the
flips
road,
you
kid.
off, and keeps going.
Oh, now I sort of wish I hit you did. You rude kid. Grumpy.
So are you guys going back to the house, or where are you headed to?
I guess we're going to the museum, right? Do
Yeah,
we need
I guess
anything
the
back at the
museum.
house? Yeah.
Do you have your little things and your tools, Virgil?
I got everything I need right here.
Alright, well, we're sitting in what I need.
Shopping
You
cart.
alright, Arturo?
Yeah, just sniffing my honey.
Alright, well, let's go to the museum then.
Okay. Again,
Sounds
driving
good.
way under the speed limit. It takes you a bit. I'm going to have you roll one more drive check because downtown is way more scary than driving out in the suburbs.
Downtown.
Oh god.
Hey.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I can roll again. But
Roll it again, just to make sure.
Just in case.
Oh,
I'm
threes.
succeeding.
Threes across the board. Got it. Okay.
I like that.
Rip, that's good.
Okay.
You kind of aren't sure. You get down there, and it takes you a little bit to figure out. You're like, is it this big building? No, it's not this big building. Is it this big building? No, not this big. Like, it takes you a little bit.
Gippus isn't telling me where to go. Oh, there it is.
You've been, yeah, you can kind of figure it out. You've been downtown on a couple past jobs, so you can get there eventually. Have to find parking. That's always fun. And then once you do get parked very badly, you can go in the museum. It's still open, not for long, but
Wait, should we wait till it's closed?
Did you say anything on the video about meet with the guy while the museum was open or after closing time?
Oh, I think we can just go whenever we want. I'm not sure. Well, Virgil, you're the professional. Shouldn't we wait until after it's closed and all the rest of the humies get out of here?
I reckon, alright, here's what I reckon. We go in now, we pretend to just be there to look at all the Yumi history and whatnot, and I will see if I maybe can find something nice for my Kaylee to swipe later, and we like get a lay of the place, and then we come back after dark to do the real bad work.
Yeah, that sounds smart. Alright, let's do it.
Sounds like a good plan, Virgil.
Yeah.
We march up and buy tickets to the museum.
okay.
I guess Virgil still has most of the money. All the money?
Yeah, I have the money. Is there a senior discount?
Sure.
I would like that. I would like that if there is.
Have to ask about it.
All right.
So there's an information desk. You don't really see anybody in the main hall. It's a big art museum, so the pieces are well spaced out. And there's a looks like a youngish kind of human woman with a long dark braid over one shoulder, wearing a dark blue uniform with a little red neckcloth. And she's sitting at the desk, and she sees all of you. Oh, hello there.
Hello there. I would like 3 tickets, 1 for myself with a senior discount if you have any, and 2 for my grandchildren. They really need to learn.
So 1 senior ticket and 2 adult tickets? Right?
Do I look like an adult to
Are
you?
you an adult? Sure, why not?
This is what I was hoping for.
I don't even have ID, miss.
So 1 child ticket, and she's like poking at the little screen in front of her. She doesn't seem to quite understand what she's doing, and she's just like, Nope, that's wrong.
That's all right.
That's
Oh,
a
no.
military discount. Nope, that's incorrect. Senior? Nope, not 100, just 1. And eventually she prints out. Okay,
I'm
so
not
it
over
is.
100 yet.
It is $55 for the entrance for 3 tickets.
Oh. Do we have that?
But we like accepted the change for those 40s, otherwise we would screwed.
Yeah,
I guess I guess we have that money.
Yeah.
So.
But you
Yeah,
don't
so I'll
know.
pay her.
Like, you are not aware of human money, like, denomination.
No.
Arturo,
So, like-
just like
but-
give him all the papers.
Yeah, so we just give all of the change that we got from the bar, and
All
I
of
just
it.
like plonk it there in front of her.
Yeah, I pull out whatever she gave me and put that on the counter as well.
Yep, that's too much. So we'll do. There's that she gives you what you think is correct. You assume.
Every time we buy something, we get more money back. This is great.
Weird human economy. I don't know how it works.
She hands you your
And I
3 little paper stubs. The museum is only open for another
I totally
40
take it.
minutes. But these will be good for tomorrow too, so you can come back on these, okay?
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, and don't miss the
Well.
Wizard's Tower.
Wait. I have a question.
Where's the wizard's tower?
Do you also do birthday parties here?
We do, actually.
Excellent. That's good to know. I might come back to you on that later.
Okay.
Alright, let's go.
Wait, where's the wizard's tower?
Oh, it's the original museum. If you go down this hallway, take 2 rights, then a left, then go up 3 flights, the Wizard's Tower is
goodness.
just on that side.
Oh my gosh. All right. I hope one of you.
Sounds
listen
like
to
there's a
that.
lot to see.
There is, but like I said, your tickets are good for tomorrow too, so make sure you come back.
Oh, wait. I'm doing a project on Abraham Lincoln. Is there anything about them in here?
Most of that is in the Wizard's Tower. We have a few things
Ah!
out that, well, we took in, but they're not out on display yet. But they will be soon. I think at the end of the month.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a bright day. And she goes back to poking at the screen in front of her, like trying to figure out what she's doing.
Oh, all right. So we
Humans are weird. I have to
2
hand it
lefts
to you,
and a
like,
right, and then oh no.
While Billy
There's
is trying to
something
figure.
about stairs.
Yeah.
Oh,
As we
oh,
leave, I just say to Arturo,
I have to hand it to you, whippersnapper. That was pretty smart asking about that Abraham Lincoln guy.
every time
Thanks,
you scrap the
Virgil.
name.
I just thought, if we're getting the lay of the land, then we should know where to look.
There might be a proper criminal hiding behind that cheerful face and colorful beanie yet.
Yay! Oh, I'm so glad I'm impressing you.
Yeah, I don't have much
Sounds
hope
like
for
a
that
criminal.
one, foe.
and I point towards Billy as he tries to navigate.
All right. It was 2 lefts, 3 rights, and then we got to go directly up. I don't know how we do that. Are we gonna find a wizard in the wizard tower? Oh,
I hope
As
so.
you
That would
should.
be awesome.
that's
Why would
scary.
they
What if
name
he
it
turns
like
us
that
into a frog?
otherwise? I think it
Well,
would,
then we
Billy,
could hop really high, which would be super cool.
Billy,
yeah,
I
guess
think
that's
you
alright
would
then.
make a good frog.
Thank you.
Might be hard to drive. Hmm.
Yeah.
Billy's
Oh,
just been watching the same animated movies while he's in his downtime over
Really?
and over again.
Really, anything could just be an improvement at this point.
Oh my god. Okay, so you guys are gonna try to figure out where this is. Does
I'm
someone
gonna
want
try to get to the wizard tower.
You know what? I'm actually gonna have. This. It's not D&D. Okay, I'm trying to think of how to do this. As
I guess that's sort of criminal.
it's kind of
if we're
yeah,
rolling
because it's
something.
not anything bear. So
We're staking it out.
you're staking it out. So why doesn't everyone roll me a criminal? Give me a criminal
Okay.
roll. All 3 of you, and we can kind of go from there. Ooh,
What do I type
Virgil.
to make it be criminal?
Oh,
You just go at your character sheet. There's a button you can click. Roll for criminal skill roll.
Character sheet.
So like journal.
Criminal.
them.
Oh, yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
There we go.
Roll 20's
Hey,
broken.
natural
Cool.
ones.
Holy shit! We all
We're
rolled.
doing it.
Well, it says
Wow.
equal to or less than 3, and I think it's supposed to be equal to or less than 6, right? Or no?
Less than 6. Well, we're
No,
not
because it's
asking
our
for it.
criminal skill, right?
Oh, okay, I get you. All right, it's a different sheet. All right. So you guys all kind of bumble around for a little bit. At one point, Arturo, you see a sign that looks like it maybe points up. So that might be promising. And Virgil,
Okay.
you get sidetracked. Virgil, you get sidetracked because the art in the glass cases, you don't understand it, but you also understand that if it's in a glass case, it's probably really expensive.
Oh yeah, I'm all like seeing for how much honey I could sell that on the black
There's
market.
a lot of honey. It's
Like
a lot.
cashmere
of honey.
wool.
Yeah.
It's like I'm not actually interested because I don't do this stuff anymore, but just like, it's such a part of just how my brain works that I just see, like, I like look at an art piece and I see honey jars floating above it in my head, like that's the number of honey jars I could
Like
trade it
dollar
for.
signs,
That's
yeah.
just how it works. Yeah.
And Billy, you find a weird, like, big metal rectangle in the wall with a button beside it.
Oh, look, there's another bear in this metal rectangle. Hello. I'm gonna. All right, I'm gonna press this button. Boop.
It's Grog. It's Grog in a bear suit. Oh my god.
End of the car.
This is the most
Glasses off now,
amazing
right?
thing. Oh my god.
I
Okay.
love that.
Yeah, you hit the button and the button lights up.
Oh, uh-oh, I set off some chain of events. Other bear, look out! And then I like skitter away a little bit and see what happens.
What the hell is he doing over there?
Can I
We've killed
see
that.
though?
We've killed our HL.
Oh no.
There's this. You feel this little tug on the back of your track jacket, Billy.
Oh, yeah. What?
There's a little girl standing back behind you. She's got
Oh,
braids,
hello.
2 braids, wearing a little plaid dress. It just looks up at you. Hey,
Hello.
she's chewing on something. She's got looked like a candy bar or something in her hand. Hey, hey,
Yeah,
why are you
hello?
talking funny?
What do you mean I'm talking funny? You're talking funny.
No, you're talking funny.
Maybe we're just both talking funny.
I like that. What's your name?
Yeah. My name's Billy. What's your name?
Sally.
Sally. That's a nice name.
No,
Hey,
Sally,
Sally.
not Sally. Sally.
Oh.
Choose on the
Sally.
candy bar. Sally. Sally.
Yeah, Sally.
Now you're making me doubt
Oh.
how I say my own name. Sally.
That's alright. That happens to me sometimes as well.
Did you call the elevator?
Yeah. Oh, is that what it's called? I pressed the button.
Yeah, there it is. And you hear this ding, and the metal box opens.
Oh. Where does that go? Do you know, Sally?
Up.
To the Tower of the Wizards.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to go there. You're very helpful, Sally.
Okay.
Thank you very much. And
Yep.
I'll give her like a little pat.
Ooh. Your hands are really big.
Yeah, a very gentle pat. I know, because if I'm too rough with honey, it breaks the honey thing.
Break the honey? What kind of crusty old honey are you eating?
I was in the jar, dummy.
Oh, the jar.
and I go, Virgil, Arturo, I opened the box and it goes up to the wizard.
Can I hear Billy from where I am?
Yeah, you're not
at
too
the
far.
upward sign?
You're not too far.
Oh, okay. Cool.
You're on the
I
same
guess
hall. Yeah.
I'll wander
Yeah.
over and
Oh,
Okay.
Arturo,
And I noticed-
this is Sally. She's very helpful.
Hi, Sally.
Hi. What's your name?
So the kid just surrounded by bears.
I'm Arturo. Nice to meet you.
Berturo? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's close enough.
Sure, that's fine.
I like your
What are
hat.
you?
Did you help,
Hauling
did
on
you
a
help my
bear?
friend Billy?
Yeah, but
Oh,
you
Virgil,
just hit the
this is Sally.
button. Hi, Virgil.
Hey
Are you,
there.
are you here by yourself, Sally?
Nah, my mom's somewhere. Shouldn't seem
Or
overly
maybe she's
concerned.
losing tail.
Yeah.
Well, as long as you got that candy, I'm sure everything will be alright.
You want some? Hand you out, like, holds out this, like, sloppy, half chewed on, melted candy bar.
I give it a sniff. Is it honey flavored?
There's some honey in the middle, yeah.
Oh. And I like just take off like just a little bit. And
I
it's
need
like,
you to roll for bear.
Oh God.
Roll for bear.
it has honey in it. I love honey.
Oh no! Oh
Oh
no!
no. Oh, there go her fingers. You just take a big bite and there goes her hand.
So you take the candy bar and promptly drop it on the ground.
Oh oh no. Sorry.
Oh no. Look
And
what you've
You
done.
can't let honey candy go to waste, man.
I just like
Oh.
go and get it. Just grab it.
Sally's just making this face like, it's okay, I eat stuff off the floor all the time.
Oh, good. Just making sure that's normal. And I just try and
He's
pick it up
very
again.
clumsy, Sally.
I can tell. He dropped my candy on the floor and then he ate it all.
He really
Why
likes
did all-
honey.
Actually,
Oh, goodness.
why don't you go buy yourself a new
And I just hand her some of the money that we still have left.
here? Why don't you
Like a-
just go buy
a
yourself a new candy bar?
I don't know, just something. I'd grab like a coin or like a paper thing randomly and give it to her.
Okay. She puts some money in her pocket and gets in the elevator behind you all. You guys are fun.
Yay! Sally's our
Yay!
buddy!
Yay,
We
Sally.
have a new companion.
Yay!
You guys have a pet.
If I
Pet Sally.
am I now 4 bear?
You're
by the
at,
way?
yeah, you failed it. So yeah, 4 in bear. Move 1 from
4
criminal to bear.
But when he eats honey, doesn't it does it put another point in bear if he eats honey?
Nah, I won't do that. So you have 4
Okay.
in 4 in bear and 2 in criminal.
Very good.
All right. So, okay. So elevator doors close, and that bear's back, Billy.
Oh! What's he doing out there? Oh! He's following us! Oi! Go away!
Sally,
Alright, Billy.
Sally's behind you all cracking up. She just looks at you, Arturo, and she goes, he's not very smart, is he?
No.
Alright, Billy,
He's
raise your
entertaining,
right claw.
Oh, that's my left claw.
You can do it. Come on, other claw.
I did
There
it.
you go.
What does the other bear do?
He's saying hello. Hello! Well, maybe he's a friendly bear after all. Alright, he can stay. But if he keeps following us, there's gonna be a problem, mister.
Sure, just take your new friend with us, Billy. It will be
Okay.
fine.
Okay.
Oh
Just tell him to be quiet and not talk too much.
And I go, shh. And he goes, shh. And I go, oh, good, he understands.
There you go.
I love Billy.
He's the best.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Alright, I'm good.
Alright, you can do it.
This is amazing. Alright, so Sally's just kind of leaning against the back wall. She's like, what happens if the museum closes and we're all inside?
Oh,
I think they might let us out anyway. They probably don't want us to be here.
Yeah, but don't you want to stay like after hours and go play with all the stuff they don't let us play with?
That
I like
sounds
thi-
so
I like this
fun.
You know, you're for a human, you're pretty alright.
For a human? What's that mean?
Well, you're a human and you're pretty alright in my book, so that's what that means. Don't mind me, I'm old.
I can tell. You sound like you're
Yeah.
missing half your teeth.
I like give her a big grin with the shiny gold fangs.
Ah!
oh.
Cool.
Yeah, I figured she'd be cool with it. I figured this one would be into that, yeah. Other humans would be terrified, but she's down with that.
Nice. Hell yeah,
She's
Sally.
pretty cool.
I like her.
Sally,
Yeah.
won't your
We should-
mum be
we should
upset if we
take her home with us.
if we hang out here when after hours? Won't your mum be upset about it?
I mean, she's got 6 other kids, and she loses me all the time, so doubt it.
I know it. I sometimes also lose a couple of my kids from time to time when we all go out. They eventually find their way back home. Teaches them valuable life lessons, if you ask me.
I'll just steal a car.
Toughens them up, like this one.
Oh, you go.
Sally, I like you more and more.
Do you know how to drive,
You
Sally?
should play with my grandchildren sometime.
I'd like that. Are any of them my age?
Yeah, sometimes forget what age they all are, but they're like small and fuzzy, so I'm sure you'll get along great. Here are pictures of them.
And I start taking out my wallet as we like reach the floor.
Just pictures.
Yeah.
It like falls, you know, it like pops out and falls all the way to the floor.
She just
Oh,
looks at the
box
pictures.
opens.
She goes, "Oh, they're really cute. Oh, what's that one's name? Oh wait, what's that one's name? Oh wait, what's that one's name?" And just is pointing at random ones.
Yeah, and I like happily tell her like all of the names. I think like
When
the
does this
elevator
box
like
open? Let
we
me
go
out.
up and down in this elevator a couple of times.
You have
until I
been.
forget.
Yeah. Ding. Ding. Up and down. After the naming of the grandchildren, she looks at Billy,
Mhm.
and then she looks at Arturo, and she goes, "Does he know those aren't kids? Those are bears."
Oh, yeah, he's
He-
old, but
He
so,
just really likes those pictures. I don't know. We just play along.
you,
The
You know,
bears are my
sometimes-
grand.
you know when you get a pet and you're really attached to it, and then you're like, oh, this is my little kid. When you yeah, it's like that, but with 20 bear cubs.
Right. I need either Arturo or Billy to roll for criminal, because this is getting out
I
of hand.
can roll.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
can
let's
roll.
do a roll. Be rolling.
I'm the face. I gotta do this.
Okay, so
Hell
use
yeah.
your face ability. Yep. Roll your 2d6.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So do I
You
roll?
roll twice.
Do I roll bear twice?
Roll criminal twice,
Okay.
and take the lower of the two.
Uh,
Oh
No. Oh no. Oh no.
Uh oh.
Awfulness.
Wait. Oh dear. Oh no.
This little girl is gonna blow our disguises.
This little girl.
Sally, no.
She just looks at you. She goes, "Take your beanie off."
My beanie.
Yeah, I want to see
I love
it.
my
Beanie.
beanie.
I want to see it.
Oh no. Oh
But-
no. No.
But it's my beanie.
Yeah, but if you don't take your beanie off and let me see it and let me see you without it, I'm gonna scream that you guys are trying to kidnap me.
Oh, but we're not
Sally,
though.
why would you do
She
that?
feisty one.
She goes,
Will you give it back?
"Of course, I don't want to wear it. I'm testing a theory."
Oh no. She's on top.
Sally, are you scared of bears by any chance?
Nope.
Oh, okay, good. Alright, it should be fine then.
Sure,
I'm
good.
very-
I reckon we
sure.
can trust this one.
Very reluctantly takes off the beanie and hands it to Sally.
She looks at it, looks at your ears. Knew it. Hands
Yeah.
it back. Knew it.
What gave
Our
it away? I thought we were
disguises were
completely
blown
inconspicuous.
within 10 minutes we walked into this museum. Our disguises are already
It's
blown.
been blown, yep.
Meanwhile, you guys have gone up and down the elevator like 6 times.
Yep.
Hey, how long does this weird glass box keep going? I'm getting a bit sick at this point. When are we finally there? Why are these being so slow? We should have taken the stairs.
Sally just looks at all of you and she goes, and hits a button, and pretty soon the doors open and there's a ding.
Oh.
She goes, points out Wizard's Tower.
Yeah, we
Yay!
Alright, Sally, can you not tell anyone, by the way?
Nah,
It's a little secret.
yeah, it's our
Yeah, very
secret.
cool.
I'm not.
Nice.
You're not the first bears I've ever talked to.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Wait, have you seen any other bears at this museum?
No, but there were 3 who took over my mom and dad's vacation house a little while ago.
Oh.
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 They slept in our beds and ate our food and stuff.
Uh,
You're welcome.
I lost my hat.
like that, but it was about a girl called Goldilocks.
Yeah, the bear version is different than the human version of that story.
Yeah.
Yeah, our story goes a bit different. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
Anyways, I made friends with them, so ever since then. I see a lot of bears. Sometimes raccoons.
Ooh.
You can talk to a kid.
Dirty raccoons.
You can't talk to raccoons?
What are they like? No, I haven't talked
They're
to a raccoon
interesting.
before.
And they like to drive cars, so.
Yeah,
Ah,
always racing
hey,
around in their
Billy, you get along
fancy
with
cars.
Yeah.
Damn
We can
trash
make
pandas.
She goes, yeah, that. Those. They don't like that, though.
Oi, that's not very nice, Virgil. Come on. Well, we're not gonna be friends with him if you're so mean.
Anyways.
Hey, Sally,
Hey.
Yeah.
can I let you in on a secret?
Sure.
Bears really like honey. And so, like, if you know of any honey around here, you should tell us.
Well, I mean, there's a beehive in the wizard's tower, but.
Ooh, could you show us?
Gets out of the
Cool.
elevator. Starts
Lead
walking
the
down the
way.
hallway.
Excellent.
Yeah, very good.
Excellent. All
follow
going
Sally.
according to plan. I follow too.
Forget Leroy. We have a Sally.
Yeah.
Sally's so much better than
We don't even need this booze.
Sally is the most
Just walking
competent
around
member
with
of
a
this party.
Sally leads you down the hallway, turns a corner, and she says, okay, you gotta go up. And you get to this spherical, cylindrical building inside of a building. And she points at the stairs. Goes up, and then there's some stuff on the second floor, and there's some stuff on the third floor, and that's it. The beehive's up there.
Oh,
Cool.
interesting.
Just
I
as you
start
guys
looking
You're
at
are...
very,
Yeah.
you're very well informed about all of this, Shelly. You're sure you're not working for a rival gang?
No, I just come here a lot.
Yeah.
My mom's like the president or something. I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
I've already left. I didn't hear that.
There you go.
I've walked up the stairs.
You start to
I
go
should
up the
introduce you
stairs.
to my little camp sometime. All right, let's get the show on the road.
Because she said there was a second and a third floor.
Yeah, you start to go up the stairs and you hear over the loudspeaker, the museum is closing in 2 minutes. 2 minutes before the museum closes.
We spent such a long time in the elevator.
Yep.
Oh, like
I
half
start
an hour
rushing up the
later.
stairs.
All right, let's do this.
Oh, wait, Sally, are you gonna be alright getting back to your mum?
Unless I can go with you.
Oh, yeah, you can come with us. But we have to rush. How does a piggyback sound? We have to go up the stairs real quick.
Yeah, let's go. She
Alright,
jumps on.
Alright.
She's very light.
let's do it. Yeah, I might forget she's there. Anyway.
Whap!
Like the entire adventure, she's there. Like when we leave with the honey, it's like, why do you have
a
this human
kid.
child on
Yeah.
your back? Yeah, we just totally forget she's there. She's there the entire time now.
Oh, yeah, right.
Alright. You start to go up the
hold on,
stairs.
Sally.
It's
Nice.
pretty tall.
Let's see,
Second floor means like a couple more stories up. Like it's up there.
All right, let's do this.
I'm a bit ahead of everybody, so
Okay.
I'd probably see it
as,
first.
As we
yeah.
get to the stairs, Virgil just like picks up his like shopping cart under one arm and just like jogs up the stairs. I was like, he's not really like an old. He's like a strong old bear, so he can do that. He's not really an old man. It's just part
Part of the
his guise.
disguise.
Yeah.
Okay. So just as you guys reach the second floor, you hear the museum is closing in 1 minute. 1 minute before
Hurry up.
the museum closes.
Hurry up!
Sorry, I can't keep a straight face, I swear. And the Sally goes, "Uh-oh, we're gonna get locked in the museum." Ooh.
I'm worried about
Isn't that what you wanted anyway?
Yeah, it is what I wanted. I was just being dramatic.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh, you're making me
I like
nervous.
it.
Anyways, and you guys get to the second floor, and you see Leroy is coming
Oh.
your direction. And he goes,
Wait, do you still have
Perfect.
that picture?
"Where have you been?
Hey!
Where have you been? Where have you
Hey,
been?" He's,
that's the guy with the ugly mug.
he's like,
Give him the booze.
Well, we were trapped in the box, and there was another bear there, and I had to tell him to get lost.
You still got Sally like piggybacked on your
Yep,
back as well.
Yep. Yeah, Leroy is
Also, this is another member. for the
thoroughly
heist.
confused. He was like, "Wait a second, they're supposed to just be bears. Why do you have a kid with you?" She just
Don't
goes,
worry about it. She's with us. She's cool. She's part of the
Yeah.
gang now.
I'm
She's
part of
been
your gang?
inside.
Yep.
Yeah, a little bit.
"Sweet."
Join in now, Ellie.
You're in deep. Oh yeah. Where's the beer? Yeah. That's for you, for being so nice, Yumi.
Oh, thank God! Cracks it open, and then you hear, "The museum is now closed. Please make your way to the exits in the front of the building."
Or, alright, are we coming or are we going, Leroy?
Well, I mean, we're already in here, but if we stay, I mean, you guys were supposed to meet me out back.
Yeah, but then we were casing, and then your trapped us, and then yeah.
You were supposed to meet me out back. We were gonna wait until the
Well, let's
museum
just-
closed.
Well, it's about to close. We're
Yeah, but now we're in the
taking time.
building. I'm supposed to
Good
clear the
night.
building. I'm supposed to clear
Hey,
the
good-
building.
Good.
Well,
Well, then
fine.
go and clear the building of
Hey,
errors,
Sally.
Yumi.
Hey Sally, do you know any good hiding places that we could go while Leroy clears the building?
Yeah. There's an old closet under the stairs.
There we go, Leroy. We'll go
It's-
there for a bit.
Kind of small though.
Yeah, Leroy. Yeah, we'll
Well,
make it.
squeeze in somehow.
I can do this. And I crouch down. That'll be real small.
Sally's like, "You're still really big."
Oh yeah, I suppose. I'm doing my best.
That's all that matters,
Yeah.
man. Pat your head.
Yeah, we'll make it work somehow. All right, Leroy, go clear out the building. We've got this.
Okay.
Look, a good heist is all about improvisation, man.
Okay, but here's the thing.
Man.
The where the closet is opens up into the laser grid.
Oh,
Yeah.
that sounds really cool. I want to see that.
Yeah, it'll be
you
cool
just
until you
leave
walk
that
into
to
it.
me.
Yeah. It's gonna cut me up, is it? No, that's no good.
No, it's gonna set off the alarm.
Oh. That's no good.
No,
Is there a way to get around it?
no. Can
Hmm.
one of you
And we're just
hack
gonna have to go through it. We don't
Yeah,
have
well-
a hacker. Sally, are you a hacker?
Depends.
Do you know about turning off the laser?
Maybe I can hotwire a car.
Oh, how do
Holy
you turn the
shit.
car to a laser?
We got ourselves a hacker, you guys. Perfect. Sally can hack it. I can slip through it. I don't know. Billy has a car. Arturo has a cute face. We'll make it work somehow.
If the alarm goes off, we'll talk our way out of it. It'll be fine.
Oh,
there
boy.
you go.
We
Oh,
just say
boy.
that we got lost. Because we did get lost already, so.
We got lost in that box for a long time.
Yeah.
Elevators are tricky
should
that
I
way.
tell another man where he was going?
You're never truly lost if you don't know where you're going in the first place. All right, let's get this show on the road.
And we go to the closet.
Okay, she shows you where the closet is. Leroy goes, "Ugh, I don't get paid enough for this." Craig chugs the beer, throws the can in the recycle, and leaves the second floor Wizard's Tower. There is no... He does tell you on his way out the beehive is on the third floor. So you'll have to get past the laser grid to get to the beehive. And from there, you should be able to get it.
Oh yeah, I would ask him, like, is there any additional alarm to, like, the case in which the beehive is?
I mean, yeah, every case in here is alarmed, man.
All right, get it.
So you're gonna
I
have
got
to
my
get in
tools
there.
for this.
All right. As long as one of you can get in there, just make it quick, okay? Okay, my round of clearing the building is 10 minutes. So you have 10 minutes before another guard comes in here. Got it?
Can we bribe him with beer as well?
No.
I
Oh.
like a time limit. Gets me all excited and pumped up.
Oh my god.
Crack. Pause.
Oh my god.
I assume clue how we're gonna do this, but Virgil feels very confident, so this is gonna be
As long
fine.
as you're confident, I'm sure it'll be fine.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. You have a hacker now. It's fine.
Yeah, we have a
We
hacker.
picked one up along the way.
You have a 10-year-old child with you.
Yep.
If that's not
She's
the
gonna hack
perfect
us into the
heist
system.
member, I don't know what is.
She's small. She can fit in
Generous.
spaces. So you guys crowd into the closet. It's pretty tight in there. Like you're kind of like nose to nose with each other.
Yeah.
Sally gets down, stands in between all of you, kind of in the middle, and she just looks up and she goes, "So, do you guys do this a lot?"
Yeah.
This
I
is my
used to
first time,
back in
Sally.
old days.
This is it's kind of intense.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
It's fun. Are you kidding?
You just wait and see, Sally. Once you do this, you can never go back to your old life.
Life of crime, huh?
Yeah.
I'm into it. I'm into it.
Sally is the freaking best.
She goes, "There's a really, really pretty necklace over on the other side of the museum that would look real good around my neck.
What the hell? 10 years old.
It's like a big old diamond. It's great."
Oh my god.
Whoa, you could probably sell that for lots of honey.
Honey? Well, I guess for you, yeah. Me, cold hard
Yeah.
cash, baby. Cash is king.
Ash.
She watches way too many gangster movies.
Such a gangster.
What do you think this kid is doing when there's no parental supervision?
I guess this is just how children are, right?
The first human child I've ever spoken to.
Alright, so you hear the lights, you hear this ka-chunk, ka-chunk, and you hear the light banks powering down, which is a sound Virgil's very familiar with.
Oh yeah.
Oh, is that the?
We're in it now, baby. The hunt is on.
Sally.
Wait, so do we move now or what?
Yeah, like I assume now it's like safe for us to
Yeah,
go.
yeah. You figure once the
Yeah.
lights are powered down, you're good.
Cool. I quickly get out of the cramped closet that we're
Yeah, yeah. Sally follows after you, and what you see before you in the hall, leading, which you have to cross to get to the third floor, to get to the staircase to the third floor, is a laser grid.
So,
Okay.
how
Can we-
how big are the gaps in the
Oh,
grid?
Not
Yeah,
very.
size guy.
Not very big.
Not
Okay.
very. You
But
are
we
not.
can see, but we can see the lasers, not invisible
Oh yeah,
lasers.
you can. These are visible lasers. It's a rotating laser
Cool.
grid. Yeah, you're not gonna Catherine Zeta-Jones this. Like you
Oh.
are not gonna
Okay,
slinky
cool.
under the laser.
Yeah.
You
That's what I
know,
was thinking.
you could try. If you time it right, the
Uh.
smaller one of you might be able to do it. But there's no way that frickin' Virgil is gonna make it under there.
I want to look at like where it's like where the lasers are like on the wall, like whether they're connected to some sort of power box or something.
You're not.
Yeah, that's how.
Okay, so let's do this. Roll for criminal from me,
Okay.
Arturo. And don't forget that you've moved a point from bear into criminal, so you have a 4 now.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Can
When do I
I
do
can
that?
I assist with that? Because like as a thief, I would as like an old thief, I would probably have some experience.
Well, I'm just
with
looking out
this
for it.
type
If
of
I
thing.
see it, I'll point it out to you,
Well,
and you can.
and Virgil, you actually can make that roll as well, but you would be doing it with your 2d6 as your expertise.
Cool. So
Yeah.
that's good.
Oh
Nope.
no!
Not a success for me.
Oh no!
Expertise, Virgil.
Oh!
Oh,
Why are
dear.
the only successful rolls
The
the
dice
driving roll?
turn against you. All right, so,
So now I move a point from criminal into bear, right? Because it's a failure.
you,
Is that how it works?
How it works.
You move. Hold on. This is where I get confused. I always have to look. Sorry. This is why I printed this out because I get myself backwards on this.
Mm.
Yeah, you would move it from criminal into bear. So you're at. Sorry, I misspoke earlier. So Arturo, you're starting to rack them up in bear.
Okay, so I'm currently at
4 bear. No, 5
4
bear.
bear and
5 bear.
5
bear.
bear.
5 bear.
Oofed.
Five
Okay.
bear. 5 bear alarm. We will.
Oh,
Oh,
Dear
you should
dear.
do some. You should do some
Yeah.
flashbacks too.
I'm gonna go back into the closet and after feeling really bad about not being able to work out these freaking lasers, I'm gonna go
Oh.
sit in the closet and like just try really hard to remember what
Okay.
the heck plan we're doing here.
So, flashback to not making a plan. What are you doing? Because no one did. So,
I start like thinking on like how it is that apples could be someone's eyes.
okay, I'll allow that.
Apples with
Yeah,
eyes.
yeah. You also remember your first job was Apple related.
Hey, there we go.
It was at an Apple festival, and apparently there was a very, very famous beekeeper there, and you wanted to go make friends.
Yes.
And this is how
Apple
you got
and
to be
cider.
known as the
apple
face.
cider and bees.
Face. That's how you got to be known as the face, because you sweet talked that guy.
Hell yeah.
Sure did.
So move a point back from bear into criminal
Yay!
then, to balance you out a little bit. Julia, make sure you've moved a point from criminal into bear for that fail roll.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Oof, I'm full bear still.
Yeah. It's better than it
Yeah, we're
was.
pretty berry right now.
Yeah, you guys are all starting to. And Sally's like, she walks over to Arturo and she goes, hey, do you know you growl? Like you're growling right now in the closet.
Ah, man, I was just really frustrated just now that I couldn't work this out. I'm feeling a bit better now, though.
Do you want some help?
Yes, please, Sally, help.
So the lasers don't work like they used to. Listen, I read Safecracker monthly, okay? So the lasers don't actually come from the wall. They come from a single point projection in the ceiling, and then they spread out and refract and reflect. I know, right? Smart.
Very smart.
Mm-hmm. So we just need to either disable that, and she points up, and the ceilings are 30 feet tall. 30 feet tall. Or I don't know. Do you want to go through the lasers, Arturo? Like, maybe you could do it.
I think what we could do. I mean, we're sturdy bears, and you might be able to. You know, if you read Safecracker Monthly, surely you would know something about how to stop those lasers from refracting. Is that what you said? What if we like made a bear stack and you climbed up on top of us and you know, do what you do best up there?
A best.
Yeah. Okay. I'm into that. Yep.
Alright. Very cool. Hey, Virgil. Alright. Virgil, you're the sturdiest of us. You make the foundation.
What are you talking about back there?
Billy, we're making a bear stack to get Sally up there.
While they were talking, I was
stack.
also just planning. I also wanted to inspect the windows, like as in, wait, we're on the second floor, and
You're actually
have
up
some
on the
fur.
technically on the 4th floor. The way the tower was built, so you had to go 2 floors up to get to the tower, and then you went up 2 more levels.
Yeah. Oh, so what floor is then the beehive on? Is it above us?
On
or below?
5.
floor.
Yeah, so it's,
it's on 5.
Yeah, well,
Oh,
it's
okay.
on the.
So we need to one.
You need to go up 1 more.
Right. So
Yep.
like while Sally and the two were talking, I was also like gonna look outside of like the window to see if it would be possible to climb up outside the building from one floor to the next
Oh,
if we can't go
roll-
across the lasers.
Roll bear for me.
Ooh.
I mean, you have extra bear. So.
Yeah, you do. You're extra bear powered.
Oh, would that be a thief-related thing?
Yeah, I'll give you the thief. I'll give you
thieves
thief.
are
Yeah.
all about climbing and
You're
enter and
technically
breaking into
rolling
walls.
for bear, but
No,
oh my
never
god.
mind. Never mind.
No. This is
Move a
disgusting.
point. Move a point from criminal into bear.
From criminal into bear again. Wait, even if it's a bear roll? I
Oh
moved
no,
from
sorry,
criminal into
backwards. Bear and a criminal. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm not even
Nice.
out. I'm at free again.
I knew I was gonna get myself backwards. Yep. So bear and a criminal. And
Yeah.
you just kind of you're like, I could, but the walls are kind of sheer, and you're not sure. You'd need a repelling kit, man.
My-
You don't have that.
My joints don't work like they used to in the old days. All right, let's do this bear stack.
Bear stack time.
Bear stack time.
Alright,
Let's
am I
try
the
to
middle
give the
piece
newcomer a chance with his.
Yeah,
cunning.
I'm the smallest. I better go on top.
then? Alright.
Yeah. All right. So I built the foundation. I'm a big grizzly
Okay,
bear.
so Virgil, Billy, Arturo, Sally.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the one.
that's
Okay.
the plan.
Bear stack.
Bear
Best
stack.
Bear
ever.
stack.
3 kobolds in a trench coat. Got it. Okay, so we're doing this. All right. Oh my god. I honestly, Julia, all I'm thinking about right now is when Marble was on top of Hazel's shoulders.
Yeah, at date night. Oh yeah.
Oh my
We
god.
did a one shot.
I wish I had that recording. I was like just drunk by the end of it.
The
It was
last
so good.
recording that will be crying of for years to come.
We'll have to redo it at some point. It was so good. Okay, so
Yeah, it's the best.
Virgil, you and then Billy, yeah, he's heavy.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
I like flick my grizzly muscles.
Grizzly muscles. Sally's just watching this with her arms crossed. She's like, no, a little more to the right. No, too far. Okay, and then once you're pretty sure that you got it, Arturo, you need to climb up, but you're having to climb up 2 bears, so I need you to roll for bear.
Yep. Okay.
Because it's climbing.
Hope you've done your bear training to climb up other bears.
Yep, my bear training. Here we go.
Oh.
Yes!
Yay! Bear training. And
Why
you
I suggested this, because I had 4 in bear.
kind of scrabble up, and you eventually get seated on Billy's shoulders, and Sally's like, all right, me?
Yep, go for it, Sally.
Oh, hurry
All
up!
right, I'm going. And she puts her foot in all the wrong places, you three. Just like is digging it in the wrong spot.
Oh.
Run up my tail,
I
Sally,
have
come on.
20 grandchildren. I'm used to this. I get little feet put into all of my face all the time.
It's like
I am
being beaten up by
Okay.
someone who's really weak.
So she gets up there and she goes, all right, I think I can reach it just a little higher. Come on. And
Stretch.
gets her
I'm trying to like put her
hands-
up on my shoulders a bit.
Okay.
Yep.
Gets her hands on the laser. She's having to like put her little feet on your shoulders. Arturo, it's real precarious, so.
Yep. I'm trying to like hold onto her feet
Okay.
so that she's okay.
So she's gonna roll for hacker.
Yay!
Double 2s.
What's that criminal
Double
stat?
2s, baby. Double 2s.
Hey.
And
Nice.
you watch this little like spark shoot out. She's like, oh no, and then the laser grid powers down.
Yay,
Sally, you're the best.
Sally!
Oh
Alright,
my
I'm
God.
gonna
I
very
was gonna
carefully
have fun
help
of
you
holding
down.
on to someone's paws.
Here you go. Get down, Sally.
Knew I still had it.
There was some
I just
impressive work there.
I just fall off Virgil and I go, oh, my shoulders. Oh, goodness. Alright.
Don't be such a wimp.
Oh,
This
I
was
had my
nothing
whole other
compared to
two
what we
people
had to
on
go through in the old days.
We used to walk 30 miles in the snow barefoot.
Where
Alright.
we used to work
Uphill
30 miles
both
in the
ways.
snow to get our... Had to swim through a moat of sharks to get there.
Hey, Hallie.
It's so
Uh-huh.
awful.
Is there anything? I think there's something in the rules about like if your criminal plan goes off really well, you can put a point into criminal. Is that right?
Is that a thing?
Oh yeah, plan.
The plan goes up without a hitch.
Yeah,
Yep.
well, that's changing states. Yeah, when the Creed, when the plan goes off without a hitch, move 1 point from bear into criminal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was like,
Since I came up with the bear stack plan, can I put a point
You
into criminal?
totally can. You absolutely can.
Yes.
Nice.
Excellent. Back to 3-3.
Yay! Perfectly balanced.
nice.
So
Keep balance.
she goes, "We better move though
Alright,
because
let's
I
cross this weird laser field.
think this might be the laser 5000 and it powers back up no matter what you do to it. So we need to go
Alright, let's
Okay,
go.
Alright,
let's go.
let's go.
Up the stairs.
up the stairs, up the
Up the
stairs,
stage.
into the 3rd floor of what's
Yeah.
known affectionately by the museum staff as the Wizard's Tower.
Nice.
So
Oh, I hope we
Wizard
run into
Tower.
the wizard.
all right, so there is a single iron door here, and it's closed. You don't
Mhm.
hear anything.
Can I use my sun bear smell to try and smell the honey?
Yes, roll for
Yes,
bear.
honey.
Roll 2d6.
Hell yeah.
Hey,
Double twos, baby.
yeah, double twos.
Very
yeah.
cool.
You smell.
I put the lid back on my honey pot so you don't sniff that instead.
Yeah, I
Smart.
like. Oh, I found it. Oh wait, that's what you're holding.
Oh,
Alright.
Yeah,
Rock
yeah.
honey.
Oops, sorry. Oh, screw back on.
It's hard to pick out amongst the smell of like stone and wood, and you're having flashbacks to your childhood running through the woods, and then all of a sudden, preserved, pristine honeycomb.
Oh, I think I found it. in between all the cedar and the pine, I reckon. It's over this way. And then I like go in the direction that I smell it.
Follow your
Definitely.
nose, Billy.
We follow the nose.
Through the
Follow the nose.
directly through that door.
Oh, there's something in the way. I like boop into it. Damn it.
No. Let me have a look at this.
I will inspect the door. Is it locked?
No.
Oh, wow, you're an amazing lockpick. You opened it just like that.
That's right, sonny boy. That's how we do.
Oh my god. All right.
Can I still check? I mean, this is D&D, but can I still check it for traps like a rogue?
It's totally a thief thing. Yeah, it's absolutely a thief thing. So roll
that's
criminal and roll with your thief expertise to roll 2d6.
Nice.
Yeah. Nice.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Oh, Virgil, you're so...
You're starting to get frustrated. Move it from criminal
Yeah.
to bear. Where are you at on criminal and bear?
For bear to criminal. Yeah, he's starting to get frustrated.
Starting to get
It's
frustrated.
bad,
Yep.
you know.
Virgil's starting to growl under his breath a little bit.
Okay,
I
Virgil.
think then he just like, he just gives up and just like punches the door.
Ooh.
What? It's an interesting technique, but you're the professional. I'll let you do your thing.
Sally's in the background just like, anger management issues.
I suppose we are bears after all.
Alright.
Yeah, shut up. That's what my therapist keeps telling
Yeah, you could be a shrink instead of a criminal, Sally. Maybe not. You're a good criminal as well.
I prefer criminal.
That's fair. A criminal
Alright,
shrink.
that's the door.
Yeah.
I take a look through the door that's
Okay.
open.
Okay. It's a long, dark hallway, and you see at the end, the hallway then opens up into a singular room, and there are figures moving around in the room.
Do they look human-sized?
They look bear-sized.
Oh, I knew it! I saw another bear before!
Oh my
We got
gosh.
a deal.
This reminds
Fellas,
me
I
of
think someone's beaten us to it.
No!
Some bear.
Wait, what are we stealing? I never
Oh
asked.
my god.
The honeycomb.
The honeycomb you were
Honeycomb Lincoln.
taking its
Oh.
seed. You're after it.
With the head.
That's right. I forgot. Sorry.
That's okay. Yeah, we were tricky. We didn't
There's more
say.
bears?
Yeah.
Yeah,
looks
oh
like
my
it.
god. This
Wait,
This
there might
reminds
not
me
be
of
friendly
the
shit behind
time-
us.
Can I do a flashback?
You
real
totally
quickly?
can.
It
Go
reminds
for
me
it.
of the time of a past crime when it was similar like this. When I was young and dashing. Like, I have this image of myself like I was this
Yeah.
young, dashing
Flowing
grizzly
locks.
bear prime in the prime of his youth. And just like, I'm just like jumping from rooftop to rooftop, real agile. I'm like picking locks left and right. And then there was also this time we had a real big job. And then this other gang of bears, like, wanted to take our thing. But I like grabbed the loot before they could. And I just did a really cool Assassin's Creed, escaping from them, like hiding in like weird
Like a
rooftop.
haystack.
You
like
know,
that. It just like doing like cool flips and stuff.
that's also the same night you met Fatima, the polar bear. She was leading
Oh my.
the other group of thieves.
Oh, I remember her. Oh, that was a good
Ma.
name.
Oh boy.
That's the choices.
I mean, you had to get grandchildren somehow.
Nah. Fatima, she was all about the money.
Yeah. We had this cool, like, rival, like, we, like, kind of a thing for each other. We were impressed with each other's techniques, so to speak. We had this kind of rival.
You're sort of cutting out.
Yep.
Yep, we lost her.
What? What?
Oh, you're back.
You lost me?
Uh,
Oh,
yeah.
hey,
Again.
no,
Rival what?
We're kind of like this rivalry attraction thing going on, between two professionals. Like,
Totally.
Totally.
I respected her and she respected me for what we could do.
One night, she snuck into your house, to steal the thing you'd stolen from her.
Yeah, and then like the next time I like stole from her and we like leave each other when we stole the stuff, like the bear that came first to stealing the stuff would then like leave like a symbol for the other one to showcase. Like we had this tally going on, like all the other bears were like taking bets who would win.
But
those were the good old days.
it was just foreplay for Fatima, right? She didn't really want you. She just wanted the money.
No. Didn't she? Yeah, I knew it. She was a wild one. We all were back in the days.
All right, so move your point back over.
All right. Yay!
Yay!
What? Wait, is
Free
Fatima in
criminal.
here? Is that what you're telling me? Wait, Fatima.
Oi, polar bear, get over here.
Hey!
I was wondering if it was Sally's bears, but we'll see, I guess.
Nah.
Oh yeah, Shelly.
What?
Can we make out any details about those bears? Like, do we see any?
They're
like, are they just
wearing-
shadows or can?
Kinda. Is that a dress? Is that bear wearing a dress?
Well, that's a girl bear then.
It's like a big ball gown looking thing. But they're busy. And you see one of them, it's all in shadow, so it's hard to make out detail, but you see one of them lift up something, put it off to the side, and pick up, kind of beehive shaped.
Oh, that's what I was
Oh,
being
yeah.
stolen.
Alright, I'm gonna get
Yeah,
down on
that'll
all
be-
fours. And I'm a black bear, so shadow's like perfect for me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna like creep up on all fours quietly down the hallway
Okay.
to try and see a bit better what's going on.
All right. Roll for bear, but I'll give you 2d6 on that since you're blending into the shadows.
Nice.
Excellent. Roll for bear, okay.
Roll for stealth.
Oh no!
Was that 2?
Come on.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
How many do you have in
Damn
bear?
it.
3?
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
no, I
Oh
got
no.
3.
Oh no. Move one over. Okay. Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no. Well, you.
So wait, now I have to put one in criminal because this is failing.
Yep. So
Right.
move one from bear into criminal. You
Yep.
kind of you get about halfway down the hallway, and then all of a sudden, clang, and you hit your foot on part of there's some like wall sconce or something that's broken off,
I think Archer's like, ow!
and you guys all see
Everyone
everyone
roll.
in the room freezes. Goes, quick, we gotta go, we gotta do the thing, no, we gotta go, and they're
All
shuffling
right,
around
we
now.
gotta get them.
I call back to them, get him! Like, charge down the rest
Yeah,
of the hallway.
Virtual is just charging on like all four towards
Yep.
the rival gang.
Oh,
Billy, up on your shoulders, I wanna go.
you want to go?
Yeah.
All right, like down or stay on?
Up.
Up. All right, I lift her up.
Okay.
I
She
think
pulls
we
out
got
like a
that.
Nerf gun out of her pocket and is like, I'm coming for you, bears!
All right, get him! And I charge with her on top of me. Get him, Sally! Shoot him!
Billy's like a bad tank right now.
Bear wars! Get out of here! Wait, there's only one way in and one way out, right? Or is there another
Well, you don't
entrance
know.
exit?
You
Can
haven't
I
gotten that
maybe
far.
roll for that?
You can't. The closer you get,
Yeah, I
and
guess not.
the bears are all scurrying around, and you do see that they had attached ropes and grapple hooks to the windows in this room.
Oh, that's
I
awesome.
want-
Why we pick that?
I want to like just dash towards them and then just like roar to like make them like freeze on the spot and use my grizzly terrify skill that a grizzly bear has.
Yes.
Oh,
Roll
yeah.
Scare him.
For bear,
Come on.
2d6.
Come on.
Come on. Of all the ones
Yes.
not to fail.
Come on, Virgil.
Finally, okay, the second
Yes.
one is a failure, but the
Hey.
first one is a success.
Hey, woo!
All right. So there are
Finally.
4 bears in this room. 2 of them are dressed in tuxedos. 2 are dressed in ball gowns.
Damn, they're
And-
better dressed than us.
They all freeze.
Yeah, they're like really
Style.
classy.
There's a
Yeah.
grizzly, a polar bear, a black bear, and a honey badger. And the honey badger and the grizzly both look at each other and go, I'm not getting paid enough for this. And they go out the window.
Alright, see you later then.
So what you can now see in the room is this. The beehive was in the center of the room. They've lifted the glass. They've apparently gotten into the box, lifted the box away, and had the beehive, and they don't have it in their possession when you get into the room. They have placed it on a strange, glowing, like, pad that's on the floor. And there's a light circulating around the beehive, and it's flashing blue, green, yellow, faster and faster and faster.
Oh, they got the wizard on their team to cast a spell.
Okay, as Virgil is terrifying the pack of them, Archer is gonna call over to his shoulder to Billy and says, "Hey Billy, grab the beehive and then run over to the window and like kick the grappling hooks off the side of the window so they fall down to the ground." Yep.
See, it's always the cute, cheerful one.
All right, roll for the bear.
Okay.
That is a bear move. All right, do it.
That's a bear move.
Yep.
Oh dear. Uh-oh.
No, that's good.
That's
Yes!
Nice.
So which one are you kicking out the window? There's a polar bear and a black bear left.
Like the grappling hooks that are like currently like latched into the window.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm just trying to kick them off so that they can't escape back down.
Not even a
the ones
problem.
that are still
And
there.
actually, the honey badger was like
The ones that
most of the way down, the one that you kicked first. And
Yep,
he goes
so they're gonna fall the
sprawling.
rest of the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the grizzly bear was only halfway down because she was bigger and moving slower, and she. Poof. All right, but there's
Right on top
still
of the honey badger.
two rival bears in this room, and
I'll
that,
call out the window. Sorry.
of course.
I'm sorry.
Charlie, I gotta put you down for just a second. I gotta get the beehive. I'll be back.
She's just shooting Nerf gun pellets off.
Get it.
Just spraying the room. All right, cover me! I gotta reload. And she like pulls
All right.
another Nerf cartridge out and slams it.
Oh, she plays way too many video games.
I just want to kidnap Sally. I don't care about the
Yeah,
beehive.
I want her to be a part of our group now.
Yeah, she's so cool. Alright, I need to give her covering fire, so I just like go towards the beehive, I guess.
Okay,
Try
the
and take it
beehive
off
is
the
on
magic
the
teleport.
left-hand side of the room. The other bears are on either side of the pedestal that it had been on. So the beehive's to the left, and you go to reach for it, and the polar bear screams out,
I wanna
"No,
say-
don't touch it!" Okay.
Well, why?
I would have tried to maneuver myself between like the bears and beehive to kind of like keep them in check with my terrifying growl,
Got it.
so they don't like run towards Billy and,
Okay.
and the hive.
They look more
Why should
worried
I-
that Billy's going for the beehive.
Why shouldn't I touch it?
Don't touch it! It's in the middle of regenerating! Don't touch it!
What
Wait.
does that word mean?
The polar
That
bear
was
just
one
looks
of
at
the
you.
words. That was one
Can
of
I
the
try
words
to-
one of my grandchildren got at the spelling bee once. Have I told you about my grandchildren? Here's little Billy Bob,
Scared of him, huh?
and here's little
Goes
Steven.
on about.
Wait, can I?
Oh yeah, my
wanna-
grandchildren.
I want to suss out whether they, since I'm the face,
Uh-huh.
and I'm used to talking with people and feeling their vibe. Are these guys? Does it sound like these guys are being truthful or lying to us about whatever regenerating?
Ooh, roll for criminal.
Do
but
an insight
do
check.
2d6. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the polar bear who had yelled out is the face of the group, the rival group. So
Ah,
you
interesting.
go.
So can I roll double because of my
roll
face
double. Yep.
skill? Okay.
Hey, there we go.
Yay.
Nice. Okay.
Okay,
So
alright.
what am I getting from this?
Yeah. They are very concerned that you don't touch that
Mm-hmm.
beehive. Like they've started a
Gonna
process
nudge you on us,
that if you interrupt it, things could go very badly.
Okay. I call over to Billy and say, "All right, Billy, don't touch it. Just let's see where this goes."
Alright, then I'll just leave it there.
And I'm gonna
I'll
like
just,
join
sit
Virgil
right
to
in
get
front of it.
between like the bears and the regenerating beehive.
Okay. Sally has reloaded and is pointing her gun. She's like, "Who do I shoot?"
Well, no one yet. Wait, I think that might be friendly.
Keep your gun aimed at them, but don't shoot yet.
Got it. Keep him in check. Understood.
Yeah.
Takes a wide-legged stance, hunkers down with her Nerf gun.
Such a badass. Oh, I love it.
Oh my god. Okay.
All right, I'm gonna watch this beehive and see
Okay.
what's going on here.
The lights are rotating faster and faster, and you're starting to see new growth on the outside of it. And it's creeping higher and higher up the beehive. And you watch the black bear who's left is looking over the polar bear's shoulder. I think we did it. I think we did it. We did it. We did it. And they both.
What are you going on about?
They're freaking out because
Yeah, we did it. Well, we do.
there you go. The beehive has fully. It looks like a fresh beehive.
Nice.
No, it's even more valuable for us.
No, it's ours. The polar bear is looking at all of you. Don't even think about it.
That's where you're wrong, Shani. All right. Shelly, get him.
You got it, boss. Just unloads on both the bears. Let me see if she can do it. Yeah, she doesn't have any problem. She just unloads. She gets the black bear in the eye. She keeps aiming the Nerf
Nice
pellets that are
one.
only like this long, but keeps like pestering the polar bear with him, and he's like, she's having to bat him away, and like, or not the polar bear, the polar bear, and keeps batting him away, and like trying to freak out, and is like, oh, why is there a Hume kid here? So
That's
they're,
not Trump card. Yeah.
they're
Don't
both,
mock Sally.
they're both distracted.
So
All
I
right.
pick up the pad that has the beehive, and I
Okay.
just sort of go out the door. I still don't want to take it off because I don't know if it's fit.
Okay. Yeah, it's kind of locked into place. They had it in like this little casing, so it's not gonna rattle around too much at the very least.
Well, I'll just
but...
take the whole casing and
Yeah.
just be like, all right,
Okay.
let's move it.
Hey, that's ours. The polar
As we
bear.
try-
Yeah.
As they
Clearly
try
not.
to go after it, can I grab my toolkit? Can I grab a smoke bomb?
Yes.
One of those.
Yes, you
Yes,
do.
and I want to
Huh?
throw it basically in the room to make
Okay.
like a big smoke cloud. In which
Okay.
you can
As I see Virgil going for the smoke bomb, I'm gonna go try and pick up Sally while I can still see as well.
I almost
Yeah,
got him.
everyone out.
Keep
The
firing.
smoke bomb is like shaped like a bee.
I
and I
push
like
Sally
throw it
onto my shoulders and start running out after
She
Billy.
immediately spins around and puts like her stomach against your face so she can shoot backward.
Yeah, nice.
The present for you, Sally.
But now Arturo can't see.
No.
Oh no! I'm gonna try and feel my way like back down the hallway and probably bump into a few walls.
There's a few walls, and Virgil sets the smoke bomb off, so it looks like a bee.
Yeah.
Yay!
It releases a bee-shaped smoke cloud.
Oh, sweet. All right. So that you
I
hear
wish I
him,
could see that. Damn.
and you guys
And I
make your
get the
escape
hell out of there.
down the
Yeah.
hallway. All right. So you reach the end of the hallway. Door's wide open. Leroy's standing there. We gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go. The cars are back. We gotta go. We gotta go.
Let's get out of here, boys.
Shut that door behind you, Virgil.
Okay, I kick the door shut with my back leg.
Bam! Kick it shut. All right.
Can we
So-
close it so they don't follow us?
Leroy goes, wait, hold on, yeah. And he runs over, there's a little closet in the wall. He comes back with a broomstick. Jams it in the
Is
handle.
that the same closet we were in? Oh no, we were down a little.
No,
Down a
No,
little.
you were down a level.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good idea. They'll never get through this thin piece of wood. Let's go.
We won't hold him long. We gotta go. He goes, I'm gonna take you down the service elevator. Let's go.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
no, the box. There's
It's
a
a
wee
big
bear
box.
there looking at me.
No, it's okay. I promise. It's fine. It's fine.
All right, sure, I trust you.
Yeah. He hands you a jar of honey. Just eat this. You'll be fine.
Oh, wait, but I have my both hands on this big bee. All right.
Then just get in the box and I'll feed it to you. I don't know, man. Get
Okay,
in.
sounds good. Let's go.
This is chaos. So you guys get in the service elevator's on the other side. So he has to like put the key in. The door swings open. He's like, we gotta go. So he hustles you in and just starts like dripping honey down your throat, Billy, as the elevator
Nice.
goes down.
Oh yeah, this is the life right here. Nom, nom, nom.
While we're in the service elevator and I see him eating honey, I'm gonna pull out the pot that I've been saving and start
Okay.
chewing on that as
Okay.
well.
Sally's
So we get a
flipped
point
around,
in
yeah.
bear, right?
Yes, you do. You get a point
Point
in
in
bear.
bear.
You can move a point
Yay.
from criminal to bear if you need to.
I
So
need to.
Okay, but no
Yeah.
more honey.
Honey
no
Bummer.
more
list.
honey. You're honeyless.
Honeyless. Yeah.
Elevator dings. You land. It looks like in the back part. It's like a dingy old service hallway, kind of like where the janitorial stuff is in the museum. He's like, okay, out back, that way. Door all the way down at the end of the hallway. Go.
Let's move
I
it.
go.
Guys, move it.
Sally's still on my shoulders.
Sally's in all the way in. She ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
Thump.
Yep. You guys get out there, and what you see is a minivan.
Oh.
Nice.
They've
Hey,
already
that's
Wait, that's
fancier
not
than our car.
tosses you the keys, Billy. He goes, go, get out of here. Just tell HL that we made a deal. Got it?
Yeah, of course.
Got it.
Go.
Thank you, human
Alright,
man. with
I
the
pile
ugly face.
Sally into the back of the
Let's go.
minivan.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is so much nicer than my car. I wonder if they'll let me keep it. All right. So put the key in there.
Yeah, we jump in.
There we go.
Jump in. All right. So
Hurry, Billy,
All right.
quick!
Gloria, boom, voosh.
you're the driver, so roll
Slam the
criminal
gas,
and
we're-
roll it with driver, so 2d6.
Hell yeah. Criminal. 1, 2.
Oh my god.
Oh no!
Sometimes you just roll double
Billy.
6.
Double sixes. Okay.
Billy, this is your one
bad.
job.
That's bad. Okay.
You had one job.
You had one
I'm
job.
just like, wait. He didn't give me all the honey. He only gave me half the jar.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. So there is a rule for
What are you
this.
doing?
There's a rule for
There
this?
is a
Oh,
rule
no.
for this.
There's a rule.
Yeah, there is a
Oh,
rule
no.
for this when your lowest roll is a 6,
Great.
which means that
I'm
something
excited.
there's a consequence. So in this
Oh.
case,
I
you
forgot the car.
you kind of understand traffic lights, like you get it to an
Yeah.
extent. But
But-
when it's yellow, you're pretty sure that just means go super fast.
It sounds like me in real life.
Well,
but
there you
yes.
go.
Yeah, it does.
So you slam
Full of honey.
all the way down on the gas pedal and speed through what turns into a red light.
Oh,
And what you missed was the cop car at the cross section,
oh.
Oh,
Oh, no.
who immediately throws the lights and the siren on and motions for you to pull over. Now, Billy,
This is like the old days now, isn't it now? Alright, Billy, just
All right, wait,
smash that
before-
gas pedal.
Before the cop car gets to us, I'm gonna turn to Virgil and say, Virgil, quick, play sick. We're taking you to the hospital. That's why we're driving so fast.
Ah, that's a smart one. And I fake
Oh.
hunt.
okay.
Oh no, Virgil, you're right. Oh no. Oh wait, yeah, right. It was a trick.
And Sally's like,
Give
wait,
me
should I be
that.
like crying over him like he's gonna die?
Yeah, cry,
Yeah,
Sally.
it's a good
Pull
idea.
out the tears.
Got it. She immediately
Okay,
starts.
so I'm pulling over then.
Yeah, pull over.
All right, I'm pulling over. Oh goodness. All right, and then I park really awfully on the side of the road. My butt is sticking out. The other cars have to like go around.
Like fishtailed, yep.
Yeah.
All right, so the cop car slows
And I'm
to a
sitting
halt
there.
and gets out of the car. I mean, this is like a cop, right? Like real tall, buzz cut,
So, I'm just gonna sit here. You do the talking, all right?
muscles sticking out of
Okay.
his uniform, shirt sleeves. Like, yeah, that's a cop.
Hello.
I'm lying on the floor spasming.
Yep.
Hello, officer.
Now, like, as soon as the officer gets up to the window, I'm gonna like roll down the back window,
Okay.
and stick my head out and say, "Officer, we've got to hurry. Our friend here is sick. He needs to be taken to the hospital."
You hear Sally like amps it up. She's in the back going, Grandpa's gonna die.
Oh no.
Look, we're really sorry, but we gotta go.
Cop.
Oh, I see the red light approaching. My mommy's calling for me. Oh, gosh.
Sally's in the back.
Tell my 20 grandchildren I love them. Tell it to all of them. Tell it to little May.
No, Grandpa.
Tell it to little Clarice.
No, Grandpa, no.
Ah.
No.
It's okay, little Sally. Grandpa's lived a good long life.
If that doesn't sell it.
And the cop looks
I'm
at
on
all
my
of
way
you.
to the great big honey pot in the
God. The cop looks at all of you, looks at you, Billy, looks back at where Virgil's laying, like, prone in the back. And the seat's been laid out flat. Sally is sobbing so hard she can't breathe.
Sally, it's alright.
And Arturo, I need you to roll for roll with face.
Yes.
Oh my god.
I believe in you.
Right.
Roll double sixes. No! No!
Oh, fuck.
Oh,
no.
Alright. Now, listen here. The cops just kind of leans down in your window, Billy. Listen. I get that the old man's probably got some kind of heart flutter or whatever. Get him to the hospital, but you're gonna have to pay this ticket. Got it?
Oh, alright. Yeah.
Alright, and you
That's-
better show up at traffic court.
Oh, yeah. I know where that is, don't worry.
Alright. So he hands you a ticket. It looks like it's got a big number on it, Billy.
Oh, I must have done something really bad. Look how big this number is.
And he looks at you again and he goes, "Are you Leroy? Because this car is registered to a Leroy Jenkins."
Oh, yeah.
yes, that's him.
me.
That's Leroy.
That's me,
Uh-huh.
Leroy. Look, I put my glasses away. Cause you were coming over, so I figured I need to look at you.
You're driving without your glasses. That might be why you ran that stoplight.
Yeah, you know what? I think
Leroy,
I
put on your damn glasses.
Look, I was in such a rush for Virgil. You know, I didn't
Yeah,
forget about-
okay.
Sally,
All right.
Everything's
I'll put
getting right back here.
I'm gonna like hug Sally
Okay.
around the shoulders.
Sally shoves you, Arturo. Sally shoves you and is like, "No, you fuckers need to get Grandpa to the hospital now."
Alright,
I'm sorry, officer, we gotta go.
Alright, well, I'll show up in traffic court. I'm wearing my glasses
Oh my
now.
God.
We're gonna be alright.
All right, go on and just maybe don't. He looks at you again, Billy. He goes, "Don't be a smartass in court, okay? Or the judge will throw you in lockup.
Alright. I promise I won't.
Get out of
do that.
here and keep it no more than 10 over the speed limit. Got it?"
You got it.
We'll go 10 under, officer. We promise.
I'm dying back here.
Alright, thank you.
Hello.
I just wait for the officer to like leave.
He
Just look at
leaves.
him like that.
He leaves.
Alright, I put the glasses away. I'm like, oh, those are awful. Alright, let's go. Vroom.
Let's go.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, lucky we said you were Leroy, and now we can just make sure that, whatever that was, Leroy can
I
deal
have
with
like
it.
3 names now. I'm like Billy the Cub. I got Leroy Jenkins
Tracksuit.
and Tracksuit. There's so many names.
Yeah.
I'm never gonna remember all this. Alright.
Sally immediately wipes the tears off of her face. She looks down at Virgil and she goes, "Nice one, old man."
Yeah, yeah. And like,
Sally-
we do a paw hand bump.
Hell
fist
yeah.
bump.
Sally, you could also be an actor. You could be a criminal psych actor. It's a triple threat right there. It's real good.
I'm a quadruple threat. I just don't know what the fourth one is.
Oh, you'll figure it out one
Oh,
day. It'll
yeah.
be great.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, so
Ah,
you guys
yeah,
are going.
You're officially part of the gang now, Shelly.
You guys are going back
we
to the
kidnapped-
hideout.
Yeah. Because we
Yeah,
got our prize.
We've got
and-
Got the beehive.
We should
Okay.
take like a
We
back route in
literally
case the cop
style.
followed us.
Okay. So you have a
Just like
child
swing
with
by
you.
Just swing by like the hospital on the way. They'll make it, to throw him
Oh,
off
yeah.
our scent.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
yeah.
Yeah,
Good idea.
we aim for the hospital first.
Okay. So you kind of take the long route around, and eventually you get in front of the hideout. Your door is standing wide open.
Oh,
Is our
but- but-
graffiti
leave the
still
door
in
open?
place?
Yeah, your graffiti's in place, but your door's wide open.
Phew.
Did
Oh
I forget
gosh.
to close the door? Oh,
Alright,
no.
Alright,
Shelly, have the
I'm
gun
sneaking
of
in,
you
fellas.
ready.
I'm gonna sneak in.
You're gonna
See
sneak
what's
in.
going
I'm
on.
gonna,
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna accompany Arturo.
Okay.
I'm gonna stand outside with Sally and.
Stay here,
and-
Sally.
Okay. Got it. Check it out.
Have your gun at the ready.
She pulls it back out. Got a fresh cartridge and everything.
Hell yeah.
So,
Alright, I get down on all fours and start sneaking into the hideout.
roll for
Yeah,
bear.
Like bear against
Roll for
Shadow.
bear.
Yeah.
2d6.
Nice.
Hey, that's perfect.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh.
Oh, multiple rolls.
Oh,
Oh no.
fuck me.
Virgil,
Come on.
you just
Yeah.
maybe you weren't completely acting about having like a heart flutter or something.
Oh, Jesus. Oh,
Oh,
Starting to feel a little
boy.
winded here. You're out past your bedtime.
I'm like 2 in the zone. I haven't even
I'm getting
noticed that Virgil's
sleepy.
not behind me.
Past Virgil's bedtime. Okay, so the only thing you see, Arturo, everything looks good in the front room. Everything looks okay in the kitchen. You get back into your like planning room, be like the living room area, and your furniture has been trashed, wrecked.
Oh,
And this
no,
is
no,
where
what
you guys
trash we
do.
have?
It's like your Thunderdome danger room, planning room, all of it, and sticking out of the table in the middle of the room is a knife pinning a note down.
Oh no! Okay,
They left their
I go
knife
over.
behind.
I pull the
with
knife out of
casual
the table.
compliment.
It's a big old like Bowie knife.
I'm holding the knife in my paw.
That's
And I-
scary.
I pick up the piece of paper and try to read what's on it.
It's written in bear,
Okay, good. Phew.
Oh,
and it just says, "You better run."
Oh dear.
we've been running all day. Oh,
Well, I'll take the Bowie
I've
knife
seen
and,
this before.
and the sheet of paper back out to the others. I see Virgil like on the ground outside the hideout. Virgil.
well, wait, where am I? What happened? You're not Kaylee. Oh,
I pick the knife,
you're
drop the
cute
knife,
bear
and
with the beanie. I remember you.
extend my claw up. Come on, get up. Up we go.
Okay.
Look, we got a note from
Nice.
someone. I pass the note to Virgil.
What the hell is this? Yeah, I guess there must maybe be from the same gang that those like Polar
No.
Bear and the other ones were working for.
Virgil, you know
Oh.
that Paul writing.
I know. Who is it from?
That's from Fatima.
I like smell the paper. I would recognize it sent anywhere. My old art driver. I remember it clearly. That night in Monte Carlo.
See you soon, kid. Yeah, you know that Paul writing. And Sally is looking at all of you, and she goes, "Well, we going after him?"
well,
Wait, did they steal something from us? No, they want us
trash
to
their
run.
house. Shouldn't we?
That is true. That is true. We cannot let this go unanswered.
Billy,
Shouldn't we
something
drop
weird's
the knife?
happening with the beehive.
Oh
I
no.
love the beehive. I've been hugging it real
Uh-oh.
tight, so you
It's
know.
starting
Put
to,
the-
like, shake.
I put that beehive in my shopping cart. No.
Oh, did you? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it's like
Right.
Well, yeah, look in the shopping
Yeah, it's
cart.
like on the car.
Yeah,
in the
it's like
shopping
Yeah.
cart.
bouncing around. It's like bouncing
Oh.
in the cart.
Is that what
Oh,
a beehive's
dear.
supposed to do?
What the frick is wrong with that thingamajigs?
I'm gonna look closely at it and see if there are bees in it.
Yeah, you can hear a bee. One bee.
Oh no.
One bee?
One
I'm
bee.
gonna like extend
bee.
my claw and like try and get the bee to like walk onto my claw.
Zzz. It lands on your finger and
Mhm.
looks at you and tips a little top hat to you.
Oh!
And that's where we're gonna end.
Oh,
Sentient bees.
That's so cool!
it's Abe Beeham Lincoln. There he is.
Yay!
Oh no! It's
What
so
the frick?
That's the best!
Oh, amazing.
Oh my god.
Oh, we saved him.
Oh my god.
The important boy.
It's so stupid I had to do it.
That's so great.
I mean, there's been puns literally the whole
Oh
time,
my
you know.
God.
Oh,
Goldilocks, Leroy Jenkins.
I was not expecting you all to take Sally with you.
No,
Yeah,
Sally's the best. She's
our
too
mascot.
Sally's
cool.
the best. Yeah,
I feel a bit bad.
like she's
I'm
an official
bad
member
for
of the
sure.
bear gang now.
Like,
She's never.
with you.
Yeah, I mean, freaking her mum didn't
real
look after her, so
Yeah.
look, she's a bear now.
She's a bear now.
We have not only stolen the beehive, we've also kidnapped a child. Like, we're,
It's great.
we're
Yeah.
criminals.
It's
If
fantastic.
Sally says, "Oh, I want to go home,"
Brutal.
like when, it's fine.
Yeah, we'll take her
Yeah.
home.
So,
She's having fun.
we'll stop the stream. We can hang on for a minute, but I'll stop the stream.
Yeah,
Thank
nice.
you all for joining us. That was
Thanks so much,
Yeah.
Ellie.
Thanks,
thank
you,
thanks
Alan,
to
it
was great.
Elling.
That was so great.
chaos. That was
good.
so awesome.
It was the best.
Appreciate all of you. Thank you so much. This will be on VOD on Twitch, and we'll put it up on YouTube over the weekend, hopefully. Thank you all. And if you've never played Honey Heist or run Honey Heist, clearly it's totally worth it.
It's a
Absolutely.
damn mess. Highly
It's a
recommend.
damn mess. That's exactly right. So we'll see you all later. Thank you so much. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.